Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design.
If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know it, clap your motherfucking hands. If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know it, clap your motherfucking hands. If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know it, and you really motherfucking wanna motherfucking show it. If you're motherfucking happy and you motherfucking know it, clap your motherfucking hands.
I took a nap. It was a very good nap. I had a lot of things to do today, but you know what I did instead? I took a nap. It was a very good nap. I had a lot of things to do today, but you know what I did instead? I took a nap. It was a very good nap.
Mother. Mother, I crave violence. Mother. Mother, I crave violence.
So, Mr. President, your green screen is showing. Act natural. I'll just be over here.
Go on, darling, I have to play now.
Out of your quiver, you're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take.
I'm Poppy, baby. I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy, baby. Don't complain. Stop yelling, all you chatters, you know. I know. It's time to figure this out, but it's gonna get paid. Time to change.
There's a lot of people that believe in the Bible. Then what is that? Is that just another one of these stories? Did they copy the Bible, or did the Bible copy them?
No idea if this is for.
That pisses people off when you say anything about we didn't go to the moon or flat Earth. We didn't go to the moon, flat Earth. Okay. Denial is the first stage of grief. Is denial. True.
Really? Would a woman say that? Well, that's part of it as well.
They're going to remember this. And so all of us remember that Mandela didn't die.
The reason why it is the frequency of love. It's the common factor that...
Who gets the house? Who gets the basement in the divorce? That's what I want to know. The moon, every freaking 4 days, it's a super blood wolf, crazy green, yellow, blue, purple moon. My career would be over if I did that. You see how it's a different game with different choices? This is so much like the simulation we live in right now. I have an experience like where the world's been in lockdown and there's military coming in the residential streets, and I was maybe a little angry, but I kind of like it. I really don't, because they want us to feel afraid because we're going to be shamed by the normal community of mainstream if you say anything. I don't care. I don't care. Shame me. Do it. Do it.
We have new information now also on the plane crash. KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Li Fook, and Bang Ding Ao. The NTSB has confirmed these are the names of the pilots on board Flight 214 when it crashed. We are working to determine exactly what roles each of them played during the landing on Saturday.
That's all, folks.
Hi, sexuals. Who has the longest opening of any person that's ever done a live stream? Like the longest intro. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't care. You want to know why? Because if you go to a movie, I remember having to pay extra to go to this theater called the ArcLight in Hollywood, where they, like, you're so excited to see a movie because you didn't have to sit through 18,000 commercials. Thing is, I'm not selling anything. Like, I'm not giving you commercials. I'm giving you entertainment for free. This is the thing. Free. So telling. I don't have a green screen behind me. I don't have a green screen of like a desk in an office that's 15 minutes away from me because I don't get good internet. I didn't even bother with the cartoon. I like this cartoon. I'm friendly. It makes me happy to watch myself as a cartoon because we're living in a cartoon world. So I have the microphone that didn't work. I have water. This is my prepper. This is my prepper for this live stream. I have water. I've got chips, guacamole, mild because it's spicy is too much. And then I get a hot flash. I'm not going into that. Just in case I got the red number 9 Gatorade. I don't know what's in it. Doesn't matter. Because who wants to know what's in anything before we put it in our body? Hashtag whoopee cushion. Hi guys. I'm Mandela, and this is my first time out of jail. Not first time out of jail. It's like many times. The fact that that's like a normal, that's the new normal, is really crazy. Hi, Artist One and Ken Claudio and Algorithm and Zeb Johnson. And I love, because I have another computer here. I found it. It was a friend of mine fixed it. Thank you, Robert, by the way. And so I get to watch me on Facebook and watch my numbers go from 10 viewers to like 2. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the frequency of love is, if you ever listened to, because people don't read anymore, but there's a book called David Hawking's Power versus Force. And according to that chart, the frequency of love, which is what we're going to be doing tonight. We're not going to be going too much into the whole, it's still truth, but what I would like to do is take different a different route to the truth. Okay. And I will still answer the questions of people. I'm watching the chat. I'm watching what you're saying. Someone said, Rachel, you promised to tell us what you thought it was that made certain people see and other people not. I thought I explained that in my last live stream, and I know it was 4 hours. So for those of you who didn't see my last live stream on YouTube, it's called Why They Can't See. And if you want to just skip through my blah, 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 and just go to the 2 clips that are most important, it would be at the first one is at 1 hour and 45 minutes. The second clip is at 2 hours and 30 minutes. If you can remember that. And you want to just skip over the blah, 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 even though I do tend to extrapolate, to use like a Sasha Stone 4-syllable word. And he uses like 20-syllable words, but it doesn't matter. So here's what we're going to cover tonight. And because I'm not at home, as you can see, this is not my home. We're not going to make it a 4-hour live stream. So a lot of you are going, whew, thank goodness, especially Facebook or Meta. Not sure when did you like, is Facebook right now during the transition saying that Facebook identifies as Meta, or does Meta identify as Facebook? I don't know. What's the proper, because right now they could just be like sponsored by Meta. Anyway, this is what we're going to cover tonight. We're going to cover the new abnormal, which I'm going to go to. This is what I'm going to go to. So just so you guys know, and you're like, okay, when do I go to bed? When do I go to sleep? Because middle of the night somewhere. I get it. Not my fault that I don't understand time. Not my fault that you guys are addicted to a time-space dimension, which is invented by man or woman. We're going to cover a few things. First thing we're going to cover is I did make a promise, and I have to try to stay on point with my promises. And my promise was I would start every live stream, because I got inspired by this chick I started my last live stream with. She was looking at the car next to her, saying, like, if you are driving, singing to a song, and you see someone next to you singing to that same song, which doesn't happen in Sedona, but in LA, it happened a lot. I love this chick. She makes me happy, makes me smile. And when I saw her do it, I was like, oh my God, that's what we need to do more of. Instead of wearing a mask in the car by yourself, here's what you can replace the mask by yourself in the car with. You ready? This is called mask by yourself in the car replacement. I'm not selling it either, although I should. How I sing into a microphone, this is how bad my voice is. There's a dent in the microphone. So although I do have people on my tour sing into it as well, and I do sanitize it-ish. Actually, just lick it when someone's done singing, because that's my idea of an injection. You know what I mean? Got to build up my immunity somehow. Want to do it something I know rather than change my genes, change my DNA. Rather just like lick the microphone, build up your immunity karaoke style, rather than something sponsored by. I'm not going to go into it because then I get and I'm in jail again. Whoop, I'm in jail because I'm talking about immunity. Oh, I didn't say immunity as a community. I said blue immunity. Just rhymed with that. Fact checkers, hold on. Whoa. With your fact checking. Just saying, this is the best. I got to have a code word for immunity, because all of a sudden I'll get a fact checker. Karaoke mics do not help your immunity. Hashtag fact checker from China. This is called humor, which we all need to be injected with. Okay. Like if there's anything mandatory that anyone should be injected with, it's called humor. Okay. So I did promise that I would start with this. Hi, No Way Thoughts. Good to see you here. This is what we need to be injected with. And I promise I'd start every live stream with a version of looking at the person next to me singing. And so if you guys didn't see my live stream and didn't appreciate this woman, I did put her in the file of what does everybody know? We do a hashtag, never not funny. NNF. This is hashtag NNF. And the things I cut to frequently, like the cat, if you fucking happen, you know, if you fucking happen, and I'm sorry for the F word. Those of you on Facebook, I know like my aunt's on Facebook and other, people that might be like, she said the F word. I'm sorry, but I do take into account humor and the F word. And if the humor surpasses the chance that I might offend someone with the F word, I go humor. And I'm sorry, I'll use that word less. But if it's in a video with cats singing, if you're fucking happy, you know, then I have to go, I gotta go with the humor. Sorry. Hashtag not sorry. Like, for example, I don't know how this is never not funny to me.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Still fast as fuck, boy. Come get some. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Still.
My only regret is that I didn't tell enough people to.
I did kind of cut that out. My only regret is I didn't tell enough people to F off. I'm sorry for the F word. Get over it. Move on. Lots more to come. Lots of love tonight. I'm going to show a little bit right now. I'm going to show you the car girl. I'm going to make you laugh. Going to make you happy. You know, a lot of people are emailing me, telling me they're crying and they're very sad. So I'm here to bring the light. That's why they call it enlightenment. Get it? Lighten up. All right. So glad we're clear on that. I'm going to show you the new abnormal. It's a very inspirational, like 15-minute. I just rewatched it. I did it in the river a year ago. That sounds pornographic, but it's not. I was, I don't know. I was in the river and I got inspired and I started talking about the new abnormal, and I just got inspired by the previous. I call it previous Rachel, PR, previous Rachel. Previous Rachel has some good stuff. Current Rachel, a lot of stress, a lot of, I like to look in the past and in the future Rachel. I'm also going to be sharing a little bit about the people. People are going through some loss right now. As you guys know, one of my best friends lost her mom after she got the booster shot. I'm sure that was just coincidence. It's not like that killed her. It would be conspiracy. But seriously though, there's a lot of people going through loss. And one of my other best friends 2 days ago, his name is Brian. He was the camera operator, the jib operator on the TV show that I did for 5 years. He lost his brother suddenly, and he's going through a lot, and we all are. Losing people is not easy, and I just want us to all to not avoid the inevitable that we're going to have to say goodbye to people, no matter what. Okay, no matter what side we're on, no matter what, left or right, whoopee cushioned or not whoopee cushioned. That's my code word, Facebook, by the way, because I can't say the V word. And it's not the dirty V word. It's the rhymes with Maxine. Is the world we're living in. So I just want to say, I'm going to do a little dedication to the people that have passed away. And I'm going to say one of my best friends and mentors, and you guys all know him. Like you look at Facebook and you can appreciate when Facebook brings you your memories from a year ago. And sometimes they're like, oh, I did that. Oh, that's nice. And then you share it. And then sometimes you're like, oh, I broke up with that person. Thanks, Facebook. I don't really want to be reminded of that a year ago. And so Facebook came up and, Meta book, we'll call it Meta book, reminded me that I lost my friend Photo Helix and went to his funeral around this time last year. I was in Tennessee, and his daughter, her name is Rachel, and she wrote him a song. So I will be playing that. She's like 10 years old going on 40. I'm going to share with you a few minutes about what the Native Americans are saying about the pole shift. the observations of the Native American people. This is a video, by the way. I love that I can go back to Odyssey, because when YouTube took down my YouTube channel, like for the 5th time, I saw it coming. I knew, because they were taking down people everywhere, and they're taking down people for literally no reason. Just look, I don't have to tell you guys. I'm just preaching to the choir. The point is, the censorship is real, and the channel Odyssey.com, ODYSEE. For the first time in my entire life, did something smart. But that, I mean, I prepped. I'm not a prepper, other than the chips and the water and the Gatorade. But I did save almost every one of my YouTube videos, of which I had hundreds and hundreds, on library and Odyssey.com. And thank God for them. Just thank God for them, because they saved a lot of people's memories. And I'm talking like 15 years of work that we've all done, and we save it and we share most of the time for free to just connect with other people and share creativity. And when that gets ripped out of your life, to me, and I had my apartment burned down in 2009. Having my YouTube channel and all the memories and all the things I put together, the hours of work, was way worse than losing like the physical things in my life. Because as we'll learn by the end of this stream, it's so much more than physical, and we're getting there, right? So I'm going to share the pole ship, the observations of the Native American people. That's just a very enlightening 4-minute video. I will be sharing something very funny. My dad's advice back in 2010 when I started my first blog. And I shared it with him. You guys, I promise you, are going to laugh, or you're not human. That's all I got to say. And that's it. So that's what we're going through. So again, tonight, I'm going to share the new abnormal, which is an inspirational video about how to get through this reality. I'm going to do a dedication to Photo Helix and anyone else that has lost someone recently. 10-year-old Rachel will be singing a song. We're going to go over the Native Americans' view on the pole shift and what they're observing right now, which, by the way, YouTube took down because, I don't know, it's take away their land and their YouTube video. It's rape and pillage, take away their land, and if they ever post a video, take that down too. Yeah. Land of the free, home of the brave. God bless America. Hi. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Anyway, so let's lighten this up. Sorry, haven't looked at the chat for a while. Glad to see Harley. Prove you're not a bot. I love the name. I miss Photo Helix too. We all do. He was a large force in this community, and his words live on forever. You know that his words live on forever. He's in us, and his voice says, "You can forget." I'm not going to be able to do a good Photo Helix impression. You can forget me, and you don't remember me. That's fine. But if you don't remember Jesus and God and your own relationship, that's what's going to matter. Now you can forget me, but don't ever forget the one that it's important. Something like that. I'm misquoting for sure. Okay, so let's get to this. We're going to start like I promised you guys I'd start-ish. And by me saying start, that's like 20 minutes into the live stream. It's me starting. We're warming up. So this is the girl who, I want to say I emulate her or she emulates me. It's a yin yang kind of who did it first, chicken or the egg, but let's go. You need to do more of this. You're in your car. Someone next to you is singing the same song you're singing in. Here you go.
Yes, I cry. Yes, I cry. Return of the man. Come on. Return of the man. Oh my God. Here I am. Return of the man. Once again. Return of the man. Up off the world. Return of the man. Watch my phone. You know that I've been here.
So when I say never not funny, what is this thing about? It's bugging me. This thing. cover of the mild. It's in there. Karaoke. I mean, it's next to the karaoke mic. It's my prepper. It's prepper. That's me in the end of the world. As long as I have a guitar, my prepper package. I need a guitar, a microphone that I won't be able to use because it's the end of the world. Water, chips, guacamole, karaoke, Gatorade, and this just to remind me. Like, Rachel, as bad as it gets, are you ever going to put something inside of you that you don't know the ingredients of and that is known to, you know what I mean? Like, if I need a reminder. You need that as part of the prepper package. Okay. In case I get weak. And I'm like, they're sending me to the, quarantine camp. And they're like, and I'm like, come on. I'm just, you know what? It was cute when I was doing live streams, but, haven't eaten in months because I can't get in without my Mark of the Beast tattoo. And I'm just like, come on, guys. Fine. I'll put the little, microneedle array patch on and just do it. But I have this. This is very important. So come on, just give me that. Should I just, because I want to go to a concert. I just want to be like I. You're welcome. I can all 3 easy payments of $29.99 if you'd like me to ship that to you. Oh, guys, lighten up. We're taking this reality way too seriously. So to stay with my promise, I was going to emulate this chick, and I'm going to play her again because I don't think you guys really got it. I don't think you really were watching and enjoying her movement. Like, she's so on point. Let's just watch. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at it.
Yes, I cry. Yes, I cry. Return of the man. Come on. Return of the man. Oh my God. Here I am. Return of the man. Once again. Return of the man. Up off the world. Return of the man. Watch my phone. You know that I've been here.
I could have that on, is it me? I could have it on a loop. I could have that on a loop in my home and just watch her all day. But just because I like it doesn't mean you're gonna like it, because I could keep playing it. But I'm gonna move on. Oh my God, that was so funny. Okay, so because I promised I would do the same, I kind of did, but then my camera wasn't working, and so I pulled up something which was exactly her, which I did already. But since the metaverse removed it, thank goodness for the what's it called? Odyssey. So while I warm that up, let's just remind everybody, thank you for being here. This is just so you all know where to find me and when to find me. Rachel, where do we find? A lot of people, even though it says only 6 right now, but a lot of people on Facebook. Rachel, are you alive? Is it okay? Are you? What's happening? We haven't seen you. You get to assume now that if you don't hear from me, I'm being silenced. I'll tell you if I'm going to leave. Although when I go to a party, I do French exit. French exit means you're like, oh my God, you look so great. I'm gonna just get some water. I'll totally be right back. And then you leave. Call the French exit. Because that way you don't have to say goodbye. Saying goodbye to a bunch of people, it's a big thing. It's like, oh, goodbye. What am I going to talk to? Facebook? Yeah, no, you're big. No, Insta me. Okay. Oh, TikTok? Yeah, well, TikTok. Okay. No, I just go. I go. I'm like, I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll see you guys in a second. And then I'm done. Gone. Sorry, not sorry. It's called a French exit. Okay. I did the French exit on my live stream. You guys know that. I'll still cut to that footage when I actually fell asleep during the live stream because you all love it. And it's so funny. Oh, look at her falling asleep, whatever. All right. So let's remind everyone, thanks for being here. Hi, Facebook. If you ever want to know where and when to find me, because, of course, I'll be put back in the jail. It's virtual jail right now, but we all know, Just warm up that room. Just give me a bunker with like a hot guy from Italy. If you're going to put me in the bunker, that's all I got to say. Like Marco. Some Marco. Just bunk me with Marco and I'm done. But I will be, from this point on, I know I always say this, but I mean it now. I will be either at midnight on Saturday night, which is Sunday in the UK, or noon. So it'll be Saturday night at midnight or noon on Sunday. Now, I happen to be doing a tour tomorrow, VIP tour with very important people. And by that, I mean, one of them has a wheelchair. To me, that's the most important person, is somebody that needs help walking around, because I can learn the most from that person. And so when I do work on Sundays, and by work, I mean God's work, so I don't get Christian, crazy religious on me. When I do work on Sunday, then you'll know Saturday night before. So midnight, Saturday night, or Sunday at noon. And if I'm not here on the YouTube and the Meta, I'm going to be on the brand new tube, because that will never be deleted from the brand new tube unless they take him down, which we just hope that won't happen. So just know, if I'm not here tomorrow and if they take everything down, I will be every single Saturday night at midnight or Sunday at noon. And that's American time. UK, you guys got to do the math, because I can't with it.
Okay. Hey, did you want my attention? Sorry, was being like this not close enough? Okay.
Broccoli, apples, pears, bananas, carrots, chicken. Broccoli, apples, pears, bananas, carrots, chicken.
Like I say, that's like the universe right now. It's like love, humor, joy, abundance, fear. Yeah. It's like the new fear. Yeah. What do we got to be afraid of? What should we have? Stop it. All right. So as promised, here we go. This is my version of being in the car in LA. By the way, guys, I did a lot more. Like, I used to just record me in the car and talking, because I would spend 4 or 5 hours in the car. But now when I do that, I'm actually conversing with people. So, but then it was just sharing a lot of thoughts. And I do have to say, I love the idea of just when you're in the car, you're going somewhere, but you're not. Like, it's a very meditative thing. And I enjoy that. I know a lot of people do, because it's kind of like you have ideas in the shower and in the car. In the car when you're driving. And so don't judge me, but I did set up the karaoke mic in my car in a way where people would stop bitching about the fact that you're only driving with one hand. You're karaokeing. You know, Tesla? Sorry, he's dead. Elon Musk did research, or his people did. He has in his Tesla a karaoke machine, because they did studies on the fact that when you are singing, now the fact that they have the words, and that's a little bit distracting. You know, you can't be driving and looking at the words, but the karaoke thing comes with, if you buy the new Tesla, it's like a function in the car, meaning it's safe to sing when you drive. That's all I'm saying. So let me just try to do this.
Oh, what? Come on. Hollywood at the PG. No time for, and my eyes are straight ahead. All I'm doing is singing.
that woman's on her cell phone. Dangerous. Dangerous. No way. Somebody help me. Sunset Boulevard. Who's in the house? Woo! Just opened my sunroof. Things are getting crazy, but I'm still hands on the wheel looking right ahead. Talking away, I've been coming for you another day. Love you guys. Let's bring it up, everyone. Here I go again on my own. To walk along the lonely street of dreams, right? Apropos, again on my own. You see, I made a promise, and I promised that I would sing the entire day away, and I think I've made good on that promise. Rio Grande, so good they have to say their name twice. 10 and 2, out on the road, thinking about you every day. Okay, I know there was some requests for Journey, so I just turned the station and guess what's on? How you doing, Laurel Canyon, huh? Everyone having a good day? Well, we're singing Journey over here in the Cabrio. These guitar solos are forever, right? Do you ever remember them being this long? Laurel Canyon, here we go. It's still guitar. Come on, everybody. One day we'll find you. True love won't desert you. And what a journey this has been, huh? 6 hours today in the car. Just want to thank Studio City for having me back. It is good to be home. This has been quite a journey. Wait, did someone say journey? When I will remind you, true love won't desert you. If he ever hurts you. I was parked, so that was safe. Okay, I'm home.
Well, surprise, surprise. I warned people this was going to happen back over 19.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I muted myself. I put myself in jail. I masked myself. Look at me with the virtual mask. Muted myself. Just it's all right. It's okay. I know. Thank you. Thank you. I love that that's when I get the most comments, when I'm silent. That's good. Not when I'm talking. Just shut me up and everyone comments. How do I get comments? Just be quiet. Just shut up. Just don't, just like that. Just do that. And then you get comments and self-censoring. Okay. So let's get to it, guys. We're going to get to the, I'm going to give you the inspiration right now. The meta. Facebook, look out. You're about to get bombasted with a large amount of wisdom and love. So I don't know if the meta can handle it. Meta might be like, what? You better meta. It's like, I can't believe no one's done like a parody on Meta. The fact that Facebook has now changed their name to Meta. So I can't. I would do it, but I got a job now. I work. So I didn't, like in LA, I was like, oh, I work 2 times a month doing a show. Now I know that there's like when you have a job, it's like, how do you pay? No wonder. Oh, this was the answer to your question. Why are people not awake to what's really going on? Because they have families. They got kids. They got people to feed. They're busy. They've got a life. They don't have time to research. That's my answer to you. They don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. They have every right to have a life. We just, for some reason, came here and had a lot of time to look things up that was beyond pharmaceutical branded funded shows. Hashtag CNN and all that. But it's nothing against anyone. I'm not going to be against anything or anyone anymore. I'm over it. I'm against being against. How about that? Put that in your pipe and smoke it. My answer is that I understand you have a lot, like getting through the day. Like, how do people even work out? I have a gym membership and I'm like, I'm going to go work out and then go to the jacuzzi. And then I always end up going, you know what? I'll work out tomorrow. But that jacuzzi, it's cold. It's cold. The jacuzzi will loosen up my muscles and then I'll have the best workout ever. And then I'm tired after the jacuzzi and I go to bed. Point is, most people aren't, because they have many things that are priority. Their priority is not to research and look things up and all this stuff. It's just not important. And that's okay. It's not. But I do have one of my best friends who doesn't look up anything. She researches nothing. I literally had to tell her who is president. And that was when Trump won. I'm like, do you know who's the president? She's like, I have no idea. I've got it. Because she's has a company to run. So she does not look anything up. But what she does do is she goes by her intuition. So when someone says to me, let's just say people in my family or whatever, it's hypothetical. We don't trust Rachel's sources. What if I were to tell you my source is my gut and my gut has never been wrong? Because to debate with anybody who is indoctrinated by what they teach in school to get a degree, blah, blah, blah. Source, where do you go for your source? Well, anything anyone's ever taught you has been something that they told them. Even medical school, even law, even anything you learn is from someone else that learned it and taught it to you. But when you go to your intuition, when you go within, and I'm not just saying, pray and dreams and, although it worked for people in the Bible, when you have dreams, many things come to you in your dreams. And there's a lot of gut instinct, your belly barometer, your intuition. So I will say that when I did listen to my intuition and then I spoke from that place before the whole lockdown of the world, every single thing I said from my intuition and also following the money a little bit. I followed the money. I did a little research, and my intuition was 100% correct. Nothing I said in that interview that was taken down in March, which of course I can't share because I'll be taken down again, but it had, 200 million views and then gone the next day. Didn't say anything that was against or for. In fact, I actually said I know nothing, and then I said what I said. And then, and when the thing takes you down, and you literally aren't giving any. My YouTube channel was taken down the first time. Do you want to know why? Because I was about to interview someone from Ireland who was just going to tell me what's going on there. Hey, what's up, Ireland? Yeah, Ireland's in the house. What? Oh, God, I did that. That's a devil sign. You gotta be careful when you do these live streams. People take a picture of that and go, she's really in paid opposition. Crazy people on both sides. Tell you what. I was going, what's up? But She's signaling to the Illuminati. If I even had connections with the Illuminati, I would not be driving 10 minutes to do a live stream in a place that's got internet. Just FYI. Think about it. That's your intuition. Program intuition. Programmed. God bless America, land of the free. Is it free? I don't know, but that's my intuition. Intuit. Right? Let's go back to the intuition. All right, now I'm going to share the new abnormal. I actually am keeping track. I have a little timer here and I let myself pontificate because when I do that, it's me, but it's not me. It's something moving through me and I allow it. It's like music, like a jazz musician. You never listen to a jazz musician ever and go, can you go back? Can you go back at that one? That one note didn't sound right. Because jazz musicians are like, they're all over the place. There's no point in time where someone gets done with a whole like improv jazz thing. And they're like, you know what, Steve, I didn't really, that one point where I was like, and you're like, I feel like you didn't get it right. No, it's jazz, like true jazz. It's all over the place. There's no way you're going to go back and think someone missed a note. If you know anything about music, that would be funny. Okay. So we're going to cut to the new abnormal. This is to everyone that's going through stuff right now. I think it does cover everyone. So, and weirdly enough, this is from previous Rachel. This is in May 2020. So this is like truly during like kind of post lockdown, but still where the divisiveness, the separation between people who can see and can't see and whatever. Look, if you're meant to see whatever you see in this reality, you'll see it. And if you don't, you won't. But we got to stop judging and calling these people wrong or, I mean, yeah, sheep. Well, okay, sheep. Who gave us in the English language the word kid? If we have a child, it's a kid. What's a baby sheep called? What? Ooh, boom. Truth bomb right there. Just saying. Just saying. I pick up what I'm putting down because it'll come out of nowhere. I don't know it. Oh, God. Someone says we're having trouble streaming to your destination. Am I already getting... That's weird. Of all the places. Can you see if I'm still streaming on brand new tube? Of all the places I thought I'd be shut down, if that would be the last place. And if that's happening, then I give up on reality in this space-time dimension. If I'm actually not able to stream on brand new tube, then it's over. Then I would just say, bring on the Antichrist and, you know, mark of the beast. Just get it done. Get it done. Yeah, Ken, thank you. It's always there, no matter what. That's called unconditional love. So, just let me know. He'll tell me in a second. He's heading over right now. In the meantime, before I play the inspirational thing that I hope will help people, I'm going to open it with a little music, which brings up the vibration automatically. Like it's nothing you can do about it. Ready to be uplifted in the vibration? Yeah, what?
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day.
So good. I'm playing it again. That's called a star seed. That child, by the way. Yeah. Those are the ones we need to learn from, not teach.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day.
Again, there's never not funny and there's never not inspirational. There's such to be hashtag NNI, never not inspirational, right? I'm sorry I haven't been able to give people the name of this inspirational, that one, that was just singing. They pair you up when you sing on a certain app. But the one that moves most of the people that I usually play at the end, I haven't been able to give you guys who this is, but I'll play it right now and you guys can look it up. And then this is going to heighten your vibration so you can hear what's about to come.
Spirit lead me when my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior.
Out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery and oceans deep. My faith will stand.
Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. When it's made all our fears around me, you never failed, and you won't stop now.
Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit lead me, Spirit lead me, Spirit lead me. Take me deeper, take me deeper, take me deeper into you.
Be careful. Be careful. When we spread so much love, it might break the matrix. Be careful. So the next thing that I will share to lead you into a very inspirational previous Rachel, the PR, which is really beautiful. I listened to the previous Rachel and thought about my life right now and what I'm going through and what you guys are going through with the divide, the great divide, right? The whoopee cushion, the not whoopee cushion. Hashtag whoopee cushion is the code word for the Okay. Can't say it. Can't say it. And I'm trying to bring people together rather than divide them. So that is physically, mentally, spiritually. And by the way, follow the science. That uplifts your molecules. No matter what you say, music next to water literally changes the water molecules. Something like that prepares you for what, I mean, it opens the door for what I'm about to show you, which is even more beautiful. Not, trust me, not me. I look like shit. I'm in the water and I have bad angles, but the words coming out of my mouth, it wasn't me. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. I can tell you that it looks like me, but it was something speaking through me. So watching that, I wanted to share it with you. And remember, guys, we got to focus on love. This is Sunday morning. This is going to help you guys, help me. When I think about love, focus on love, love shows up in my life. Even if it's in other couples, it shows up. And
There ain't no bad guys. There's only you and me, and we just disagree.
I get inspired, by the way, when I'm with people on my tour. They tell me their stories, and I realize there is no left or right. There is no awake or unawake. They're just at different levels on the trip. Okay, so I had that awakening today, and also while this incredible stranger was singing Elton John and this couple celebrating their 26th wedding anniversary, I was incessantly editing a tiny little gift to them, because that's how I give. Like, what can I give them, poor as I am? I can edit and make creative videos. So just want to share this. Hopefully it'll inspire you a little bit. It's only 30 seconds, so here you go. Also, it's a combination of them, the guy singing Elton John, and then a little cut to when I was on the stage with Elton John, and then just watch. I'm sorry, I'm explaining too much.
I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind.
What you put down in words?
I hope you don't mind. 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 And I put down in words how wonderful life is. How wonderful life is. Now you're in the world.
That's it. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Just so beautiful. And just sending that to them and giving them that at the end of the day it made my day. All right. So without further ado, I will be sharing the new abnormal. Okay. And then after that, it's only like 2 more things to share, and we'll be out of here by 1:30. So enjoy this. You're having some breakfast. I don't know. I haven't looked at the brand new tube. I haven't seen if anybody's even commenting on there. But someone asked, were you their Uber driver tonight? So I love people are calling me, it doesn't matter. Uber driver's fine. Or I started my own company and am taking people around the world, hopefully. But this is my company is called Divine Detour because we are all on a divine detour. And I want to be the one that yes, I drive. I like to say I drive people to drink because I'm the sober one. What? It's how you know the world's gonna end. I'm actually the sober one, driving them from place to place to place so they can drink. Maybe I get a contact buzz, but I just love to see people once they have one glass of wine, and I have 6 people in my car that don't know each other, all like 3 couples. And by the end of the day, I look at them and I say, by the end of the day, you guys will be sharing Facebook connection. You'll be best friend. And it happens every time. Every time. So, I'm sorry. F the people that are like, oh, alcohol is evil. No. What's evil? Money is evil. No. What's evil is your attachment to it or you're abusing it. It's really beautiful watching people after a glass of wine, the mask comes off and all of a sudden the virus disappears. What? I thought there was a virus. No, there's not. Not after a glass of wine. And I trust you. It's a metaphor right now. Meta. Interesting name, right? Metaphor. What's a metaphor? Please listen to the language that you're speaking. You just pay attention to it. I'm not telling you to wake up to everything. I'm just saying like stuff like that. Just wake up to Jacob Israel. Wake up a little bit. Yeah. A little bit. Okay. So this is my after a year wanting to start a company and travel to Costa Rica, but because of the lockdown, didn't. Divine Detour. That's why I called it Divine Detour, because I am on a divine detour. And I finally worked relentlessly for a year. 220 tours. I've taken people. That means, do the math. I've spent 5 hours a day. Okay. For someone do the math. I don't have a calculator, but 220, we'll round it down. 220, 5 hours a day with 6 people. So 6 times 220. How many people have I affected by spending 5 hours a day with them? Not a Facebook post, not a twat post. Trust me when I say this. You have more chance of changing people's life by being the presence, meaning you show up and you're there. And if they want to ask a question, Rachel, do we have to wear a mask on this tour? No, you don't. Or you do. Whatever you want. I can tell you how I live. And when I step into that sovereignty, no one questions it. Not one person. And by about the 3rd vineyard, there's 4 that we go to, they didn't even remember there was such a thing as a virus or a mask or blah, blah, blah. Oh, that means you're going to contact spread it. Stop it. Stop. You want to know why? You want to check the sources. I'll tell you the sources. I've kept the email of 90% of every single person in my vehicle for a year. And I've kept in touch with all of them. I send them emails. And you know what I do? I find out, have any of you been sick from being with me? Like in the past year, in my car, I'm doing my own research. So nobody can say, I don't trust your sources, Rachel. I don't trust your sources. My source is here. I'm doing the work. I have people in my car. I'm doing the polling. How many people have had the virus that have been in my vehicle? Anyone want to guess? Just take a guess. We'll give you like 1 out of 10. In 220 tours I've taken with 6 people. It wasn't 6 all the time. Sometimes it was 4. So, wiggle room. How many people in 1 year with me? I would say maybe 20% wore the mask. How many people? Because I've kept in touch with all of them and don't think I didn't. Because don't think I'm going to bring out that. Don't think I'm not taking this all. Don't think just because I'm not posting, just because you don't hear from me, that Rachel's not doing her research, writing down facts from people that have been with me in person. How many people? Anybody from Facebook? Because apparently there's been 6 people this whole time. I love how they say that. Anybody? Ken guesses 0. Oh, thank you, John Nelson. So, well, that's an interesting number. No, there's going to be a conspiracy about that. But 6,600 people I've spent 5 hours with. And when I say spent, I mean I really spent. Like I listened. 6,600 people. How many people, when I spend 5 hours a day over the past year with 6,600 people? Thanks, John Nelson, because now I got a number. And I can sound even more like. Do you think that I would affect more people with a post on Facebook? Wake up, sheeple. Or do you think I would affect more people by them spending 5 hours where they can't leave? They're with me and they can't go away. Anyone else want to guess how many people? Of 60. Well, now we got a number. Maybe let's go 6,700 because 66 is like conspirator. 6,700 people. How many people? Because I've kept in touch with, but let's say because I do email them because I want to know. I'm like, I'm really concerned about the COVID update. And I want to know, have you, since you've been in my vehicle, had any, and some of them, most of them weren't whoopee cushion. And then when the whoopee cushion was rolled out, a lot of them were. How many people in my vehicle have gotten sick? Anybody? I'm taking numbers right now. Taking numbers. Ken says she's on a roll. Ken's the only one that guessed. I think Ken's like one of the only ones that actually listens to the words. Oh, 7,600. Did I get the numbers wrong? All right. But we got a wiggle room, right? I can feel it coming in the air tonight. No, that's a Mandela effect. We can't go down that road right now. All right. So nobody wants to guess. But Ken's. All right. So nobody else wants to guess a number. So Ken says 0. Again, no one else guesses. It's okay. Used to it. No, Brenda, my question was how many people in 220 tours? That means a year of tours of spending 5 hours a day with people. How many of them got the V? I'm sorry, got the C. How many of them got sick? Let's just go with sick. Just the flu. How about that? How many? Thank you. Ken, Gary. 0. And they're drinking out of each other's glasses, although they showed up with a mask. And then we're talking, and I'm giving them water. Now, you want some of my water? They're literally giving me the water in my face. They show up with a mask. They're sucking out of the water. They're giving people, they're like, here, I got some water. You want some water? I'm like, you showed up with a mask. And now you're just sucking the water, giving it to everybody, putting it back in your mouth. It's fun to see from an observer point. Being sober, watching them do that, it's a fun thing to see. Let me have fun. No, not 4. Nope. 0. Okay. So I don't know, whatever. CDC. Okay. Well, we don't trust your sources. Well, I don't trust sources either. I don't trust most of everything I see. But I do trust my experience, and I do trust the people that I message. Because if one of them got sick, I don't think they would say, no, I didn't get sick. Just saying. Come. Oh, yeah, I know. And just came out. This is from the CDC, who I love. I think the CDC is great. Everyone get the vaccine. Yay. The CDC on their own website. So when someone says, I don't trust your sources, it's on the CDC website. Go to the sources that you trust. I'm giving you your sources. I'm not going, check out BitChute. The world's going to end. Elvis didn't live. We never went to the moon and the earth is flat. It's from the CDC. Your sources. Check out the website. They say officially 2020, 19,000 people died of solely COVID. It's on the CDC website. No one can fact check me because you can go there right now. I can look it up, but I'm not spending this night on that. Just so you know. Because I got a little offended when someone says, we don't trust your sources. And that was my mom telling me what my siblings said about me. We don't trust your source. Go to the CDC. Those are the sources that you trust. It says on there. But it's like page 20 in small print. We lost 19,000 people in 2020 solely of COVID. Not from the motorcycle accident that goes, COVID. No. It's on the website. It's just saying. No one should die. That's not true. Everyone will die. But let's embrace that. But new normal. New abnormal. Oh, what? That's called a transition. The new abnormal. Here we go. It's not going to be a 4-hour live stream. Here we go. Ken, you got to keep me on track, bud. You got to keep me on track because you know what I do. I pontificate. Anyway, this is after a year, to be exact, 220 tours. I decided I didn't want to work for anyone anymore. And I wanted to take people on their own journey. And by that, yeah, I drive them, but 7 miles. And then I spend time with them and I indoctrinate them. I shall reach people in person. And I finally started 2 days ago, officially, with my own company. So it's a big deal. Big deal for the anyone that cares about why I've been super busy and not able to do what I normally do. It doesn't matter, but this is how I felt when I got I can't really afford for my car to be wrapped. So I did get magnets, and here we go. This is for me. It's a big moment in time for the truth community because I will be spending 5 hours a day every day with people from around the country. I shall indoctrinate you through wine and listening and caring and being the presence. Okay, before I go, there's a man named Darian right here. It said, welcome back, Rachel Reenstra. This man is a man. He kind of changed my life in many ways. And I'll talk more about this later, but I'm going to give a big shout out to him because he's taken me through hours and hours and hours, late night, spending time via Facebook, via Skype. He has helped me raise my credit score. He's helped me learn about sovereignty and how we've been lied to with the credit card companies and people who are like, oh, I can't do that because my credit score is low, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he's literally changed my life and still is consistent. And anyone that can deal with me texting and calling and saying, I give up. And he's still there. He's still there all the time. He still checks in with me. He's like, how is it going? He's amazing. So Darian, if you're still watching, probably isn't because we do have a difference in opinion about the whoopee cushion, but he's a perfect example of how, he showed me today he got the whoopee booster and it's okay. Like I'm loving the fact that I can still be friends with people who think differently and choose different things. And that's what they don't want. They don't want us to be friends. They don't want us to love each other anyway. We do what we got to do. We say what we can say. And that's it. So with that said, thank you, Darian. And every single other person in No Way Thoughts and all the people that have been around and on this journey and that just show up on my live stream. Sometimes I do it for me because I need the therapy. And you guys are my, connecting with you. It's like, look, I can sit at home alone and talk to my dog, and she's not that great of she doesn't really listen that well. But I'm just saying thank you. I think we all need to be reminded that we're not alone and that we just have to stop with the separation. Okay? Now, this is going to transition into this new abnormal very well. So, thanks, Algo. No way, Belinda. Prove you're not a bot. Best name. No, he doesn't. But he got himself out of like a hardcore, horrible credit score by learning through this thing called Credit Secrets. And he wasn't even trying to sell me anything. He's like, I'll pay for whatever it costs to help you. And he did. And he really was. He is his word. And when someone shows up and they are their word, that's a big deal. It's a big deal. So, and there's a lot of people who are dealing with being fired due to the you know what. So anybody that has that situation, there's an attorney here in Sedona, and email me, Rachel@loveyourwildlife.com. Just email me, Rachel@loveyourwildlife.com. There are so many resources now, so many, that there's no excuse for you to actually get fired. There isn't. So just know that, and know that me right here, this cartoon version, I will, well, good thing, no more kombucha. I will be there for you, and I will help you in any way possible, because most the time at the end of every one of my tours, I have at least one person that's crying on my shoulder, like I told you last time. And I don't care what you think, what you believe in. I really don't care if someone's crying on my shoulder. It will help them. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're a Trumper. Oh, so you like Biden. Oh, so you want this. No, sorry, I'm not going to do that. If somebody is hurting, I hope we all still have that humanity when someone's hurting and they're crying. This is me. This is me, the green alien, trying to. This is where we all need to be. Can't we be friends? We be friends. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be? China. What? Why can't we be friends? Good. That's it. I needed a bitch slap. We're going right now to the new normal. So everyone, if you're watching this on Sunday, which I hopefully you will be, like Sunday morning, this is my gift to you. This is the
So out of your quiver, you're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take.
I'll play that Won't You Be My Friend as soon as I share this. The new abnormal. Sorry it took this long, but here we go. Then I'm going to go for my prepper water. Maybe I'm going to have a chip. I'm going to have a chip and a guac and a swig of the Gatorade. Going crazy on the Saturday night. Ready? This is very important information, by the way. I think, because it wasn't me speaking it. It was something else through me. I promise. Three, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And go. And go.
New abnormal.
And right now, you should protect your energy field with people that are in alignment with your way of thinking, not people that think exactly the same way as you do, because I've had many people that have disagreed with my perspective, but they were open to discuss. And then I learn more. And then all of a sudden I see that you can agree to disagree, and then it's fine. But the people that want to randomly, even if you're sharing something openly, and then people are like, well, you're just crazy. Bye. Bye. They go. There's no reason to keep them around, because right now, when you get rid of people like that in your life, what shows up are people that see your point of view, people that not only understand you, they don't have to agree with you, but they recognize who you are and sharing your authenticity, and then they do it as well, and then you reach another level of awareness, and it feels so good, because the people that I now have in my life on a more consistent basis are, oh my gosh, they're so interesting. We don't agree on everything, but the more I get rid of the ones where I was vibrating at a lower place, and when I say that, I mean they were your friends because they've just been in your life for a long time. But if they're not seeking to grow and change, they're not working on themselves, they're not asking questions about reality, they're not seeking to do anything but just remain the same and be stuck in the world of possessions and jobs and effects and circumstances, then you know what? It's not interesting to me, because I've started to leave that world and realize that the bigger world is in here and here, and it's seeking to understand, to create, to ask questions, and to bring your authenticity and your truth, whatever that is, in a way of love, not in a way of demeaning or I'm right, you're wrong, or anything like that. It's literally bringing your authenticity. And when you have some people that are not only willing to hear it, but then they share themselves at that level, even if you're not agreeing, it's such a beautiful experience. It's why we're supposed to be here. Like, we're creating a new world right now. The world has been put on pause for a reason. Now, I think there's a little bit of a nefarious activity going on behind the reason, but then on a spiritual plane, everything does happen to evolve ourselves, whether we choose to do it consciously or unconsciously, meaning you choose to evolve through, well, consciously or unconsciously. So you're going to have to learn a lesson through pain, or you learn it through recognition that you have to do something uncomfortable, and that uncomfortability is going to have to happen somehow. It's kind of like, you have to move. Like, I know I have to move, so I can either wait to the last minute and get evicted, or I can start packing now and then make the transition really ouch a lot easier. Life has given us all a little bit of perspective, right? What were we doing for work? Did we love our job? Is our job even there? Now that you don't have your job, are you so attached to your job that you feel worse about yourself for being unemployed? There's such an attachment of things in the world that create our identity, right? I remember when my apartment burned in a fire and I lost, the same week, I lost my job. My boyfriend, my landlord, passed away in the fire. My boyfriend broke up with me because I lost my job and he didn't want to be with an unemployed actress. What kind of quality that guy was. And I had no home, and all of that happened in a course of 5 days. And I remember looking at my burned place. I couldn't go back in, and I just went, well, now what? Like, who am I outside of a job, being on TV, having a relationship? What defines me? I'm still here, so there has to be something. and there's a whole nother world beyond that. And since then, and that happened about 13 years ago, since then I just haven't been attached to things, physical things. Like, I mean, unless it's something that has sentimental value, you know, I would leave my door unlocked most of the time, because if someone wants to break in and steal something, they should have it. I'm just less attached to things, because I think that's kind of the secret in life, because the older we get, you know, we're going to start losing our looks, and our body's going to start to break down. And so if you're attached to your body, it's going to be even harder. I think that's why it's really hard for women or men that have been attached to their beauty or their finances. And then once that's gone, they feel like they have nothing, because they never presented or got to know inside of themselves more than that surface value, the things that the world told us was of value. I am back to being unemployed, but there's a lot of other people in my same position, and some far worse. And so I think we're kind of getting a reset, like, so those things don't matter. And now in this new world, because the new normal, by the way, I was never normal to begin with, so I call it the new weird. It was weird before, it's now the new weird, the new abnormal. But I'm just saying that I think this gives us all a chance to just step back and look at what was going on and decide if we want to create that same thing in the new abnormal. Protect your energy field. With people that are in alignment with your way of thinking, not people that think exactly the same way as you do, because I've had many people that have just agreed with my perspective, but they were open to discuss. And then I learn more. And then all of a sudden I see that you can agree to disagree, and then it's fine. But the people that just want to randomly, even if you're sharing something openly, and then people are like, well, you're just crazy. Bye. Bye. They go. There's no reason to keep them around, because right now, when you get rid of people like that in your life, what shows up are people that see your point of view, people that not only understand you, they don't have to agree with you, but they recognize who you are and sharing your authenticity, and then they do it as well. And then you reach another level of awareness, and it feels so good, because the people that I now have in my life on a more consistent basis are, oh my gosh, they're so interesting. We don't agree on everything, but the more I get rid of the ones where I was vibrating at a lower place, and when I say that, I mean they were your friends because they've just been in your life for a long time. But if they're not seeking to grow and change, they're not working on themselves, they're not asking questions about reality, they're not seeking to do anything but just remain the same and be stuck in the world of possessions and jobs and effects and circumstances, then you know what? It's not interesting to me, because I've started to leave that world and realize that the bigger world is in here and here, and it's seeking to understand, to create, to ask questions, and to bring your authenticity and your truth, whatever that is, in a way of love, not in a way of demeaning or I'm right, you're wrong, or anything like that. It's literally bringing your authenticity. And when you have some people that are not only willing to hear it, but then they share themselves at that level, even if it's not, if you're not agreeing, it's such a beautiful experience. It's why we're supposed to be here. Like, we're creating a new world right now. The world has been put on pause for a reason. Now, I think there's a little bit of a nefarious activity going on behind the reason, but then on a spiritual plane, everything does happen to evolve ourselves, whether we choose to do it consciously or unconsciously, meaning you choose to evolve through, well, consciously or unconsciously. So you're going to have to learn a lesson through pain, or you learn it through recognition that you have to do something uncomfortable, and that uncomfortability is going to happen somehow. It's kind of like, you have to move. Like, I know I have to move, so I can either wait to the last minute and get evicted, or I can start packing now and then make the transition really, ouch, a lot easier. Life has given us all a little bit of perspective, right? What were we doing for work? Did we love our job? Is our job even there? Now that you don't have your job, are you so attached to your job that you feel worse about yourself for being unemployed? There's such an attachment of things in the world that create our identity, right? I remember when my apartment burned in a fire and I lost the same week, I lost my job. My boyfriend, my landlord, passed away in the fire. My boyfriend broke up with me because I lost my job and he didn't want to be with an unemployed actress. What kind of quality that guy was. And I had no home. And all of that happened in a course of 5 days. And I remember looking at my burned place. I couldn't go back in. And I just went, well, now what? Like, who am I outside of a job, being on TV, having a relationship? What defines me? I'm still here. So there has to be something. and there's a whole nother world beyond that. And since then, and that happened about 13 years ago, since then I just haven't been attached to things, physical things. Like, I mean, unless it's something that has sentimental value, you know, I would leave my door unlocked most of the time, because if someone wants to break in and steal something, they should have it. I'm just less attached to things, because I think that's kind of the secret in life, because the older we get, you know, we're going to start losing our looks and our body's going to start to break down. And so if you're attached to your body, it's going to be even harder. I think that's why it's really hard for women or men that have been attached to their beauty or their finances. And then once that's gone, they feel like they have nothing, because they never presented or got to know inside of themselves more than that surface value, the things that the world told us was of value. I am back to being unemployed, but there's a lot of other people in my same position, and some far worse. And so I think we're kind of getting a reset, like, so those things don't matter. And now in this new world, because the new normal, by the way, I was never normal to begin with, so I call it the new weird. It was weird before, it's now the new weird, the new abnormal. But I'm just saying that I think this gives us all a chance to just step back and look at what was going on and decide if we want to create that same thing in the new abnormal world. I think it's given us a lot of time to look up things and research things on our own and check in with our gut and see if what we're told by mainstream is the truth or not. And again, I'm not ever going to preach what is, because I don't know. I mean, I could be bamboozled, and Bill Gates could actually be an amazing guy. My gut tells me, as well, most of Africa and the Nigerian council, who he tried to bribe for $10 million to give forced vaccinations. The point is, I could be fooled as well. All right. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? We don't even know if there's going to be a tomorrow. So I think that what's really important right now is to get in alignment with the people in our life that we can grow and create with, rather than fight with, because I think that the way a lot of people handle stress and trauma is to fight, is to act out. See, I am able to see what's going on. Some of it traumatizes me. Some of it I'm very upset because I'm an empath, but I'm also able to play with it. I'm also able to throw things out there that challenge people so that they can think inside themselves what they really want to come to for their answer and their truth. And I don't know if we'll ever get to the truth, but I do know this: when people have been going through a really difficult time and they don't have a release for it, and they're surrounded by their kids and stresses and their family, and you're in lockdown, it's, if you're not going kickboxing, if you're not going into nature, if you're not crying, if you're not letting it have a voice, then it will turn up in your life in a fight or an argument or an overreaction to something, right? So I find that I'm lucky right now because I get to be alone, and so I don't have things around me that like probably would stress me out more than normal. But just remember that that's a reaction to other things, okay? And our instinct is to go towards the fight or flight kind of thing. But I think now is the time for us to reset. For me, it has. I was either going to get off of Facebook or YouTube, or was going to recreate it in a world that is more friendly to me. And yeah, that means getting rid of people that say mean things. Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Someone says something mean, like, oh, you're crazy, you're this or that. Then you know what? I mean, you could say you're crazy in a nice way. Like, oh, you're so crazy. But you know what I'm saying. Like, why would you want that person in your dimension? Why would you want them in your reality? Like, I kind of just look and go, I don't know who you are, even though you're a Facebook friend. You're bye. And then someone requests to be my friend, and I look at their page and there's all these amazing things that they're doing, and we have so much in common. And it's like all of a sudden I'm being more particular about what I allow in my circumference of reality. And it doesn't include people who want to fight. If you want to have an interesting discussion and explore ideas and thoughts, awesome. But if you're going to tell me I can't have that discussion, then you're gone too. Like, it's so refreshing now that I've let go a lot of the old paradigm in my life with people who I didn't really have deep discussions with, and it was really kind of hard to feel like when you spend time with someone you're really connected with. Like when I was in Tenerife last year and was with someone that vibrated with me on every single level, there was nothing else but to play with the universe, and magic happened around us, and it was just automatic to create fun things, and life never seemed boring, and it was just like you couldn't wait. You felt like a little kid. You just couldn't wait for that next moment because you didn't know what you're going to experience or create together. That's how you know you're with someone you should be around. And it doesn't mean it's going to be like that all the time, right? However, when you do go through things together, you can't believe how much more you feel as a person, how much more you've learned and grown. And it's just, I think there are certain relationships that I call it unbreakable, and there are a few, but those are the true ones that you need to have in your circumference, right? You find your tribe, or they find you, but you have to allow it, because if you have something blocking that you've just been used to, whether it's, addicted to the drama, right? Most of us are addicted to drama because it makes us feel alive. But you know what else can make you feel alive? Laughing and creating and having deep discussions, even though you disagree. But it comes from a place of curiosity and exploration, rather than a place of egoic, I need to be right and you're wrong. Those aren't fun conversations for me. It's not. And people that don't want to have any conversation at all, and it's just not what I choose anymore. And it's incredible how just that intention and that decision to rid the people in my life, and not in a mean way, but let them go with love, to make room for other things, other experiences, and the magic of the universe. Because here's the thing, what I've learned is it's not about going out and getting a job. It's not trying to find a person, trying to find that one. Oh, I really want that one person. I really want that boyfriend. I want that job. I want that thing. No, it's so much more about surrounding yourself and being in the energy of what you would feel if you had that, right? So it's hard to do by yourself. So I find that it's self-love to purposely create, or I would say nurture, those relationships. So if you can think of anyone in your life right now that makes you laugh, or that has inspired you by a conversation or whatever it is, just today and maybe this week as an exercise, because this is what I'm doing, nurture that, feed it, feed love, feed the things in your life that make you grow and make you a better person, and then everything just comes to you. It's like a magnet. It's just, you don't have to try. I couldn't believe it when I started to do that, even though I'm not in LA. Jobs just started to come to me because I was in that frequency of playing, in that frequency of being curious and having awesome discussions and being passionate and not making anyone wrong or bad, but exploring what really resonates and how we can become co-creators together rather than just people that tolerate each other. If that makes any sense. So just think of someone that you want to nurture that relationship, because I have, and I've just given a little bit more to a few people that I believe are inspiring to me and aren't looking for confrontation or drama. And just give more to that, and then love everyone else. And if they come into your circumference, if they come into your sphere of peace, you just, the people that disrespect you, that call you names, that don't honor your truth, whatever that is, mosquito, what? Slap them, done. They're out. We don't have time. You don't have time. I don't have time to allow someone in my life that says my thoughts are dangerous to the world, or, oh my God, I can't make, you know what? I don't have time. No one has time for it. And when you just move away from that, that's the old world, right? It's the old abnormal. When you move into the new abnormal, you open yourself up and you have an intention to be co-creating with the universe, to co-create this new world, and to still, speak your truth and stand up for what you think. See, I choose not to live in fear. I'm not afraid of death. I'm not. I've experienced it a few times, so I'm not afraid of it. I'm not a murderer if I don't wear a mask. See, 70% of what we breathe that detoxifies our body is the oxygen, the air. And so I need to detoxify myself, and putting a mask over my mouth is not going to help me. And if I can't be healthy, you can't be healthy. Therefore, I'm not choosing to wear a mask. I won't judge anybody or condemn anybody if they do. I choose not to. It's a symbol right now for me as well, because so much of society right now, and it's turning into, is silencing the masses, silencing the truthers, silencing people who post things that aren't in alignment or that aren't in the mainstream media's narrative and whatever they want to push on society through hypnosis and through television program channel. I'm watching people be silenced, and it's that's been turned up a lot. Wearing a mask to me is only even as a symbol, is unless it's a superhero mask, which I will be wearing. It's a sign of what's already happening to what I feel to be the truth. And I've kept my distance, but I will not stay 6 feet away, because I truly believe that to be a lie until you can prove to me that it's not. No, I'm not going to come up and kiss everyone. I mean, that would probably heal the world in a second. But wear your mask. Don't wear your mask. I believe the fear surrounding the whole to wear a mask or not wear a mask is way, 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 way worse than being infected and coughing on someone. I do. Fear is such a low vibration that even toying with that brings down your immunity more than anything that a cough could do to somebody. Okay, it's about building your immune system. Build your immune system by treating yourself well and surrounding yourself with people who love you. And if they do disagree with you, they do disagree with you with love. Never allow yourself to have these mosquitoes that come into your circumference, into your world, and call you names or make you feel less than. Because right now, the people that are waking up, the people that are rising are I'm excited, because there's a shift. There's a lot of people waking up. In my world, you're not welcome unless you come with love, curiosity, open-mindedness, and a desire to co-create, because from this moment on, it's co-creating this new world, right? Hey, if New World Order, if, you know, they already got the agenda, let's make our agenda more than theirs. Let's make it stronger, because a higher vibration, it's one person can walk into a room with a high vibration, and there can be 60 people in that room with a lower vibration, and their vibration will instantly rise because of that one person. So let us be that person that rises the vibration, that co-creates with the universe, that can laugh about things, and also that don't be a mosquito in someone else's universe either. Don't call them crazy for wearing masks. Don't dismiss what they believe to be their truth, because that never has ever woken up anybody by dismissing someone else or by calling them names. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Just be what you want to create. And don't allow the ones that bring you down to be even on your social media. If you are on social media, don't allow it. And yeah, you will be deleted if you say something that is hurtful and is not full of love or openness or curiosity. You know, you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. I get to do that because it's my world. It's my timeline, metaphorically, and on Facebook or any other social media. I get to choose what's in my world. And you can call it, I don't know what, there's a word for it. Like when you shadow ban. Yeah, I'll shadow the effing ban right out of you. I'll shadow you so fast you won't even know it hit you. That's how fast you'll be shadow banned. I have no problem doing that. I might even get a t-shirt saying shadow banner. What? I might get a banner, put it in the shadow. How do you like that? Shadow banner. Done. And seen. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. I saw a brown recluse over there. And I was like, don't worry, Rachel. Spider's not gonna do anything to you unless you do something to it. Another metaphor in life. Allow them to be. Don't F with them, you know? All right. That was my Creekside conversation here in the mountains, cliffside of the sacred land. The mask in me honors the mask in you. Nah, my mask. No mask. Help me understand. I can hold your hand. So just give me love, oh give me peace on earth, give me life, give me love, make me breathe from birth, give me hope, help me cope with this new abnormal, help me understand. I won't social distance, 'cause I will just hold your hand. Did I put you to sleep? Did I put you to sleep? Come on, let's go. I've been laying like this for 20 minutes. I'm not going to mute myself again. So,
Hi, everyone.
Oh.
Let's talk.
Oh. Let's not talk anymore. Although the strokes, you know how like you put it on, you know, you have it on autoplay and it just keeps playing, and then you're like, oh, I didn't realize that. So don't ever go, just FYI, don't ever go to sleep to YouTube and then go, oh, I had it on autoplay. So just FYI, I've been going live. Like right now I'm live on TikTok. So anyone that's on TikTok, the young ones, You guys, I'm live on the YouTube, which I'm sure it'll be gone soon. But just so this is me. I've been live on the TikTok, and I'm not really. I don't really care. I just want to spread spread the word of the Waken. And I don't know if they're watching, and I think some of them are. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just if I'm gonna go live on every platform I can until I'm in the education camp. That's what they call it. That's like the nicest compliment I think I've ever gotten from the person I think is smarter than anyone I've met. But we haven't met, but we did meet. He says, Rachel Reenstra, this is the first time I've heard you say what needs to be said with the bravery needed. Thank you. And I do feel like when I'm in nature and actually like in the river, the water is powerful, by the way. Baptized, powerful. I don't know. It just, here's the thing. I had the time to go to the river and do some creekside conversations because I didn't have a job, didn't have a job. Now I have one. And it's up to me. I started my own company. It's different than showing up and I'll audition. Where do I got to be? 2:00 on the west side? Cool. That's my job. Now, different. Focusing 100% on what I have to do to get the word out there, to spend time with people, which I love. I actually like people. Isn't that weird? But I mean, trust me, after the first vineyard, I like them more than the drive there. And we all joked about that today. We're like, I'm literally there in my vehicle. I'm taking them on a tour, and I'm like, we're all going to be like the best friends by the end of the day. I will be having no alcohol, and you guys will be having some. But more than that, because there's some people that don't even drink on these wine tours. It's the time spent. Time spent. Isn't that weird? Time spent with people in person, not virtually. In person. Don't ever tell them. They might find out. All right. So let me keep it on point because I know I'm going to end up going 4 hours. This is me just doing the live stream on the TikTok. If you guys are on TikTok, if you're not, if you are, I'm Rachel Reenstra 1. I had to end it with a 1 because there's another Rachel Reenstra who works at Lockheed Martin, apparently. No. That was a callback to something no one will get unless you've been, watching me for a while. Okay. So the next one is the people. Yes, thank you. So Photo Helix baptized you. Well, good. This is the perfect time to say that because well said. You were baptized in the river by Photo Helix. Okay, so there have been a lot of people going through losses right now, losing people to whatever, but they are transitioning. And by the way, I think we need to all accept death is a part of life. Don't run from it and don't let it rule you. Having said that, it's been about a year since I lost my friend, Photo Helix. Very, very, he was someone that spoke the truth until the day he died or transitioned. So I'm just going to, without further ado, you guys who are on my YouTube channel for the past 10 years, watching me get taken down many times, he was taken down, blah, blah. Anyway, he passed about a year ago. And of course, though, Facebook loves to remind you, Facebook memories. And I do think it's important not to stress or focus too hard on the anniversary of a death from 20 years ago. I just think that we need to celebrate their life, right? I hope that when I pass, you guys celebrate my life and not, anything else. And then maybe tell my siblings that the shit I said actually happened. Maybe just a little bit. Give me some justice before, it won't matter when I'm in the other world. Oh, okay. So this is a dedication to anybody that's been going through. My friend Brian Gett, he lost his brother. One of my best friends lost her mom. we're all losing people to whatever it is. When someone goes, let's just dedicate and love. Stay in the love. And just stay in the love. Stay in the love. It's the worst thing we can do to the system. Okay? Is to stay in the love. It's like, no, I'm melting. Don't love. No. Here we go. This is the dedication. And by the way, just quick. I lost my best friend when she was 35 years old. She literally just woke up, went to the kitchen. By the way, she didn't drink, didn't smoke, did yoga, did all the right things. She was just too good for this world, which many times I say, some people are too good for this world. And she passed away, and she literally was my best friend. And then I became best friends with her boyfriend because it's the only thing I could do is to connect with her boyfriend. And then he died. So, anyway, once you reach a certain age, past something, you do experience more and more people leaving this world, but you just have more angels, is what I like to believe. You have more angels because I have embraced death. I've embraced the transition. I have actually experienced death. When you experience it, I drowned in a river in Costa Rica. I never wanted to tell my mom that. You know, that would be very, very traumatic to tell your mom that you actually were brought back to life by a crew of people who are giving you CPR. It's not something you really want to share. And then be like, anyway, I'm going to lead people on trips to Costa Rica, even though I died there. It's no big deal. I got brought back to life. It's okay. I'm still here. But that's when someone says, where are your sources from? Rachel, we don't trust your sources. Rachel, your brothers and sisters, they don't trust your sources. Well, I died. Then I came back. So you want to trust that source or listen to pharmaceutical-owned CNN? Up to you. Up to you. Up to you. It'll happen when it needs to happen. Yeah. So here we go. Let's focus on the dedication to anyone that's lost anyone. Just sorry, I had a little rant, tiny bit of a rant, based on the trust your sources. Well, okay. You die and come back. You die, come back, or listen to CNN or Fox, or whatever. And you trust whatever source that is. Oh. Also, just so you guys know, I forgot I dedicated the company that I just started, this tour company. It's very important to me that my logo is wearing a red hat, because my aunt, my favorite aunt, not my favorite aunt, there's the couple. I have a couple favorites, but she passed away in a car accident, like suddenly, while she was on the, there's a group of ladies that wear red hats. I don't know if you've heard of them, but that's why so you see me wearing a red hat and this, and like, that's me. That is dedicated to my Aunt May, who died because some douche driving a semi-truck was texting while I was driving. She was out that day. They were going to take pictures of llamas, and my uncle was celebrating being cancer-free, so he was like, don't go to the doctor. I know it'll be okay. He came back, was getting ready to cook them a dinner, like 2 steaks, got the steaks on the, getting ready. It's like such a tragic, I don't want to make people sad. I was supposed to make people happy, but it's the truth. And then the police rolled up to his door that morning that he was cancer-free and was going to celebrate. Yep. He was going to celebrate him being cancer-free, and they were going to have a lovely dinner. And she was out with the red hat ladies, just taking pictures of llamas with their red hats. And some douche on his phone reamed into them, and like they were killed instantly. So that was also a few years ago, same time of year. Fall seems to be a very, like, for me, maybe other people, a very melancholy time. You know, you fall. It gets colder. It's a thing. It's a whole thing. But so this, when you see this dedication, she's in there, and so is my best friend and her boyfriend and my dog Oprah. Just means you have more angels, just so you know. So let's play it, or I'm gonna start crying. Never cry. That's a lie. If you can laugh, you should be able to cry. It's just a different part of your emotions. So, yeah, here we go. So I just needed to give you a little bit of information about that before. There we go. And what a beautiful song this is. Ugh, love it.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain. When I believed in forever, everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Hey. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. And my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your.
Oh my God, I'm so. Didn't mean for that. Big old, you know. Woo, that was some good stuff. It's about feeling, guys. It's about feeling, appreciating, understanding that life is about happiness and feeling everything fully. Because if you don't, you're going to get cancer. So just feel it, allow it, cry it, let it out. It was my ode to, I know he says Oprah. My dog's name is Oprah, just so you know. Guys know, not Oprah Winfrey. My dog's name was Oprah. She died. My best friend died. Best friend's boyfriend, my aunt. There's so many people that have passed along the way. And it's just so heart-wrenching. And yet we need to at least acknowledge it because we're all going there. We're on the same train. They just got there first. Understand we're all going there. And once you appreciate that, you'll appreciate life way more, way more, way more. So we all know we're on the same path. And having said that, when it cut right to the younger version, the Rachel who wrote her father the song as he was passing. I'm going to end on a high note, guys, but this is beautiful. And how can I not? Because it was a year ago and it just needs to be shared. It needs to be. Because you know what? When you get taken down over and over again, you learn how to just come back. That's the beautiful part. When they take you down, you just keep coming back like worse than a virus. There's no vaccine for Rachel. Hell no. And not this Rachel either. So this is as her father's in the next room dying. She writes this song for him. And it's one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. So let's play it. Don't.
Before I did this song, I just wanted to tell you real quick. Me and Dad were writing a song in the library, and we got barely any of it done. We were in there for an hour, and we got barely into the first verse done. And so I went out there on the back porch, and I was like, I think I'll finish this. So this is what I got down, and I wrote it. So let's try this.
You were inspired.
Pretty much.
That's in spirit.
It was kind of inspired by just, yeah.
She sang it for him a while ago.
Yeah, so.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm re-singing it for all of y'all. So if I can get these chords right. Look at these pages, all through the ages.
So, you guys, I got to plug in my computer. So, if you want to keep watching, I'll start it again in a minute. But it's more important for me to plug in my computer than for TikTok to watch my live. It's a little personal, but if you guys want to watch it, I'll start the new stream in a little bit. I'm going to end it. Not sure how to end it.
Any story to tell, but the one I love isn't really a book. It doesn't simply sit on a shelf. It's in my heart. It's a work of art. It's got all the memories of you. So before you go, I just wanted you to know this is what I have to say to you. I love you to the moon and back, to the end of the universe. You were always there, giving so much care, whether I was happy or hurt. All the memories of you and me, they could never go away. Just so you know, no matter where you go, these thoughts are here to stay. All the songs you wrote, the Bible you quote, it's all stored in my brain. We've kept on, our faith still strong, no matter what the healing or pain. And I love you to the moon and back. To the end of the universe. You were always there, giving so much care, whether I was happy or hurt. All the memories of you and me, they could never go away. Just so you know, no matter where you go, these thoughts are here to stay. pain, and I love you to the moon and back, to the end of the universe. You were always there, giving so much care, whether I was happy or hurt. All the memories of you and me, they could never go away. Just so you know, no matter where you go, these thoughts are here to stay. Just so you know, no matter where you go, these thoughts are here to stay.
Wow.
Do you like it?
Incredible.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You wrote all of that yourself, like
Well,
beginning
the
to-
first part that goes, look at these pages, all through the ages, so many stories to tell. That was the one that me and Dad came up with. And it was actually funny because when we were in the library, he was like, start me off with something. And so I kind of just came up with something
Yeah, I can see him
random.
say that. Start me off with something, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, so we were working on it, and then I was like,
My
hey,
favorite
let's do
songs
pages
ever
and
heard.
ages. So
It's one of my favorite songs I've ever heard.
yeah, it's like so more curious.
That is one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Wow, that's incredible. That's
She wrote it especially for him.
that is talent. That's pretty amazing.
She is awesome.
She's awesome.
Excuse me.
You help me figure out what I'm gonna say? Yeah, we should work on.
Oh, God. All right, Tiki Talk. Tiki Talk. You're still here, Tiki Talk. Scary Tiki Talk. All right. So beautiful. I just can't even. That was Photo Helix's daughter named Rachel singing a song while he was dying in the next room. So that's just too much. It's just can't even. Oh, the heart, when you feel, you allow yourself to feel, it will expand and break through your chest, and it might hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna tell you guys the truth. All right. So thanks for sharing that, Rachel. I know many of us knew him, miss him every day. Every single day I miss him. I just do. We're missing Taz tonight. Taz moved into a new place and she's probably dealing with all of that, but she's, I texted her. I think I'm not sure. I don't know. But okay. So the last two things I'm sharing, Okay. So we're going to go deep on the Native Americans and 3 minutes of what they have to say about the pole shift. We're going to end on an up. That's it. Just 2 more things to share. See, I'm going to keep this stream. It's like not going to go 4 hours. It's going to go 2 hours. That's just Rogan. That's like, it's a good hardcore. It's like a Joe Rogan podcast, but I'm making nothing and he's making $100 million. Doesn't matter. I'm not comparing. Doesn't matter. Letting it go. No big deal. So what? Thank you. That was excellent. You heard it. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. So this is, we're going to cut right to that now we're going like full on, no pontification, one thing to the next. Because now we got a time limit thing. Now I'm under the guise of time. Oh, my heart. Oh my God, it hurt. That hurt so much seeing that, but it is. I know, TikTok sick. I got people watching, I think. I'm just holding the phone. Oh my God, Ken Claudio's on the tick and the talk. That's good. But what's interesting is no matter what like, if you go live on TikTok, they won't it won't be saved. Like we can go live and then it's done and then you can't go back and watch it. At least this, people that don't stay up late and have a normal life, they can watch tomorrow. Or the ones in the UK can watch right now. Ken's like omnipresent. He's like, I will be on TikTok. I will be on brand new tube. He's like, thank God. Thank God. Someone said, I listened to you and not Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's, I'm liking him because he called out the Sanjay Gupta. You know, I did that on my last live stream. Showed the little psychological breakdown of Joe Rogan talking to Sanjay Gupta about CNN, basically calling him someone that eats horse medicine, even though it's been given to billions of people, gotten awards. It doesn't matter. Not going there. Not going there tonight. See how hard it is for me to not go there? It's really difficult. Take a breath, and we're back to Native Americans talking about the pole shift. No conspiracy. Let's go back to the ones that were here before us. How about that? Here we go. Share Native Americans before I go all ballistic on the whoopee cushion, which is the code word for that's it. Okay. Share screen and Native elders of the Arctic. This is a while ago, by the way. And weirdly enough, YouTube took it down. Why would YouTube take down Native Americans talking about a pole shift? It's not a stripper pole, just so you know. FYI. Here we go. It's only 3 minutes. You got to read it, though, because it's not in our language. I'll help you out here. I got to get rid of me.
Mana udumil yok ikakang ni makon ikaw na nito narito. Ukiri ang nai naksun. Yaman narunangit giniga mana udsok narunangit to kaw yaman nakto. Udunga tawang na pokto na sawlok to tay sumani walang. How yaman lang karotunga. Ana udya kadra takasila. Kadoy develop si mga mga tanali kasi malaki takasyakin. Taban mga tabanin yung kawama tana kasi malaki takasyakin. Tabang anak kasungo kami. Kasi wala karwalong wala watrap tinido. Kasi yan bakit yan parok si mga tanan yung nabon. Ubaruni kawa tapawa ubaruk sibarungan ubaruk sibarungan alungi tapawa pakiparuk sibarungan tanda nunabud isumaga kataku kaya bata katanda ukaw sakanya malaki katatanda sakanya sila
nunak leopard kiyakluk palangan kasi naligalasyo mat kangan lalo ng mga kakao nga sukuy ni takakisya kawin si Panyuma sa kanya kapag nga nanubulik mga sa mayroon ni pagkatalak si mga kalawangat nunak yawatan na kasi naligalas si malaktilyo ko mga nauyamit siya nung kasi yung malaktil sa kanya
sa kanya tayo ako si Titigaan ito. Sukay ma nuna kikit lokpado man sa kanya pauna padi ng ano aking nga sa mga ko si bad kato. Ukaro ka katyak ko yung naman. Di taman na sa ngayon ko lugar kasi ano ang naksangin ng pangon nakapakaw ko kaya ko na pagkayat sa juma. Ayaw sa na kamarit ko ang yung pinito manang minat ko yung wala ko kaya hindi ka. Tawag ko adili yung naktangin. Ikung nga doon iman na wala ko sa may lakarwa. Tayo man na yun nila. ang kawala sa mga umigat abangan maroyak sa mga puta tamakwa ugtugan ang makanoy liwan sa mga sida kanoy liwan ida nuna kanoy liwan Chairman na urak sa iman na siya wala ko ni abong ngotulid iman nabidwa sa kaya karak iman na siya kaya karak sa Jauh gondol ng Indo. Ano ka na mga kwata kulo ng ano. Pag diyakat ako na toro siya ma dito ka doon eh. Nagkitsuyak to hayo yun ng masarap to. Amor abang sa amin natin eh. Ano ka diyaro to ni tayo na ano ka yung ito haro so may tahan na tawag na. Ano ka sangiyo haro magayon na to ni tawag na. To man na sila ko yun doon nila. Wag niyo aji pa do haro.
Almighty, trying to share something, trying to do it on the TikTok and the talk, trying to get off the TikTok because I just don't. I'm gonna tell you something. I really like. I'll go live on TikTok just to educate the kids and the whatnot and who's on there and whatever. Okay. But once I got to the Native American stuff, I'm like, no, I'm exiting off. So I was like violently trying to like exit off TikTok because I ain't sharing Native American stuff with the TikTok because that's a little too much pearls to swine. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I'm on sacred land here in Sedona. I ain't going TikTok with the Native American land. No, but you look that shit up yourself. That's a little too close to home. All right. So what did we learn tonight? We're going to wrap it up. It's been 2 hours. I'm going Joe Rogan-ish. 2 hours. 2 hours. We did 2 hours, not 4. That was good. So, yes, in answer to your question, I'm watching the chat as well. What I'd like to say now is we're going to wrap up the live stream. It's 2 hours. I did 2 hours. It's really good. Really good. I think. And you guys know. Right now, we have more viewers on Facebook and more on my live than ever. 2 a.m. And I got to wrap it up. So that's what always happens. As soon as, it doesn't matter. Because you want to know why? Because the frequency of someone vibrating in the frequency of love or joy or laughter, which, by the way, laughter is the highest form of prayer. It's like those little 9 viewers on Facebook, #ShadowBan, and 35 #ShadowBan on YouTube. Doesn't matter. Remember how many people I've had in my vehicle over the past year? I think we were 7,600. 5 hours a day with 7,600 people in the past year. I'm done. Like, I can graduate. Like, I could leave this planet and go, drop the mic. What? Yeah. Okay. So now it's just icing on the cake. Numbers don't matter. Likes don't matter. That should be your mantra. Numbers don't matter. Likes don't matter. What matters is the number 1. 1. Where does 1 point? I really hate the idea that God is up there, but 1, WON or ONE. We already won, guys. We already won because we are one. We're playing everything out. What you feed will grow. That is a psychological, mental, spiritual, quantum fact. Where you place your attention will grow. The double split experiment. Look it up. Google it. It's one thing they haven't taken off Google yet. When something is observed, this is what freaked out the scientists. Follow the science, follow the science. Well, the science says this. In that double slit experiment, where it's a wave or particle, once the thing was observed by another entity, it changed the outcome. I really want you guys to think about that. Once you observe something, you change it just by being the observer. How cool is that? How exciting is that to understand that just by you watching? And how much do you have to step into your sovereignty and realize that what you observe, how many videos are you going to watch? Whether it's CNN or Fox or right or left. Oh, I'm a left, I'm a Trumper, I'm a Biden. I make fun of Biden and I make fun of Trump. Get over it. Because I don't believe in the system. I'm a cartoon. I don't believe in the system. Stop it with your right and your left and all that. Stop. Seriously. We're all love. We're all connected. And that's the thing that's going to get me banned more than anything, is bringing out the truth that we're all connected. And if I use the word fuck, oh, I'm not going to watch her. She used the word fuck. Stop it. Stop it. Get back to the place, like Rumi says, I'll meet you in the field beyond right and wrong. Because that's the place. And by the way, when I say beyond right and wrong, I think Rumi meant the perception of right and wrong. Because we all have those. I have perceptions. You have perceptions. Can we get out of those perceptions? Focus on morning, Sunday morning.
Out of your quiver, you're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take.
I spent many posts making fun of Trump. Probably most of my posts on Facebook was making fun of Trump. That was okay. I've been to death and back with one of my best friends until I could make fun of Trump all day, like all day. I still can. It's too easy. It's just too easy. But the moment I make fun of someone else that's a paid puppet, like this, not even making fun, I'm just sharing a clip.
To mobilize true international effort to pressure.
What?
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Which are, words to live by. We need a strategy to immobilize true international pressure. I get it. The moment I made fun of that, even though this friend of mine had been through, I'm talking divorce. He came out of the closet. Like, we went through everything. But the moment I do that, done. Friendship over. Canceled. Friendship canceled. Remember what I said. If someone chooses to walk away, open the door for them. Don't, hit it in their ass on the way out-ish. Bless them. Bless them. Because know that we're not meant, most of us aren't meant to be friends forever. And the ones that are, and I've experienced those, we disagree on the vax, the unvax, we disagree on Biden and Trump. We did all of it. We disagree on. He's still the first person to pick me up at the airport. He still laughs at my live streams. Like, imagine a world where we can actually laugh at each other's different opinions. That'd be great. Well, I'm going to create that. I'm going to create it. I've already have. So that's me, and I'm getting on a soapbox now. It's almost 2.5 hours. So I know the UK, they like things, get it done in an hour or half an hour. Let's do an interview with someone for 10 minutes. No, I'm not. I can't. I won't. It's not going to happen. But I will share things but if I go live, it's going to be me, you, the spirit, and then what happens? And the spirit speaks through me. I go with it. That's why I'm a little bit different. I wish I had I don't have a clip to go to with that. Wish I did. Night Algo, Night Ken, all of you guys. I'm going to play this out. This is my comedy of the night. I had a 4-minute clip from 2010. I had a blog where it was called Do Something New. I was encouraging people to do something new outside of their paradigm, right? And I was sharing it with my dad, and my dad looked it up, and he was shocked because this Do Something New, I went to a wildlife park in Malibu. And so I called it Let's Go Wild, and that was the name of it. And then when he looked it up, under Let's Go Wild was all these porn, let's go, the word, just you watch it and you'll see. I didn't mean for that. I just was trying to when you label a video something, this is back in 2010, I labeled Let's Go Wild in LA or something like that. And then all this porn came up. So my dad's looked like he used to watch everything I did. Now he's over it and probably will never see anything I do again. But back when he watched what I did, I think he'll appreciate this. And I'm going to end it so we can all laugh because everyone can understand this. And my dad's adorable and this is just funny. So this is one of my Let's Do Something New. Ask your dad for advice, which I'm just going to play it and you'll appreciate. And by the way, he was also very new to Skyping, and it is one of the funniest. I watched it last night. I was laughing so hard I almost started crying. So here we go. New thing number 18. That was my blog. Let's Do Something New. And by the way, this is before anyone. This is 2010. So YouTube is still new. This is before they shadow banned and before Meta. And now I wish I would have hung on to letsdosomethingnew.com because that's a $10,000 right now. And I thought to try something new today, I would could have made a lot of money if I just would have kept going. The thing is, we give up. Usually after a year, we're like, oh, it didn't work. I'm not making money. So we give up. I gave it up and it could have been huge. Doesn't matter. It's not about that. Let's just watch it. Roll the tape. Ken, how come you're not bitch slapping me right now? Go. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. It's vulnerable and it's okay. I put myself out there. And thank God Odyssey backed up my shit. Because otherwise this would have been never to be seen again. Asking Dad's advice. This is how we're ending the live stream. It's going to be a little painful. I'm going to go through it with you guys. Here we go. So I'm about 15 days into my blog right now, and I thought to try something new. Today, I would ask my father for advice. I don't do this very often. I stopped doing it after being scarred, the child, from getting constant advice from my father. But you know what? This is a new year. It's a new time. I'm trying new stuff. It makes me a little nervous. I'm a little scared. For all of you out there who might be nervous to ask your parents for advice, or anyone in your life that might be critical, go for it. People feel honored and respected when you ask for their advice. So I'm going to ask my father for advice on my blog. Here we go.
Hi, sweetie pie.
Hi, Dad. I can't see you.
I don't see you.
I don't see you.
I can't see you either.
Well, can you fix it?
I'm just maybe I'll have to have other things that are running like your thing. I'm trying to get your video on.
I got you. I can see you now. Dad, I can see you now.
Get that on a second here.
I can see you now, Dad. Dad, I can see you. Oh, God. You got to call me back. Oh, Lord. Here we go.
I think I have to close the other thing. I have your video running.
One thing at a time here. Dad, Dad, hold on. Hold on.
Got to get all my other things off. Okay, now I got all the other things off.
All right, can you put it on your face again, please? Thank you.
This camera on my machine is distorted. I mean, I'm sitting right in front of it, and it shows me way off to the side.
It must be the camera's fault, Dad, for sure.
It is.
I'm sure. I'm sure it is. Before you go on about that, first of all, tell me your advice on my blog, all right? What's some advice you can give me? Okay, well let's just take one thing at a time here. Dad, hold on.
You move the camera around a little too fast. You got to move it more methodically and slower so that we can concentrate on one thing. And the music in the background is too loud. See, now I got your video on in the background here. It's trying to juice up. Hey, honey, that music, you can almost do without that, in my opinion. You got to take Girls Gone Wild or Gone Wild out of your blog because all the other related things are atrocious.
Like what?
Have Girls Gone Wild, lesbian girls gone wild on sex, lesbian sex, Burka Girls Gone Wild, Elliot Spitzer's Fall Girl Gone Wild. I mean, those are all related videos on your blog.
Oh, so I got to change
That's not good at all.
I got to change.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but that means I got to change the tagline because the tagline is "Get Wild" and I think "Get Wild in Los Angeles," and I was referring to the animals.
Yes, I know it, but that's not what it is. It's all these raunchy videos are right on with your video.
All right.
Lesbian girls.
Okay. All right. You said it. We know it. We don't need to hear it again.
Here, I said, this is my daughter's video? But I mean, I literally have been trying to load your thing for about 45 minutes. But I think that on Sunday nights, it's very busy. And
I think Sunday nights is busy. That's why you can't download it?
On the internet, yes.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people on Sunday night on the internet. That's probably what it is.
That's right. They're not going to church. They're sitting in front of their computers.
Awesome. Yeah, that's what it is. All right. Well, then maybe try to load it tomorrow morning when not so many people are on the computer.
That's right. Or later tonight.
Sure. That's probably what it is. Well, I have taken these notes now. I've written them down, and I'm going to implement these changes as soon as possible because this is new. I don't usually take advice from my dad, so this is a new thing.
Okay, honey.
All right. I love ya.
Love you too. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye. How's it going?
So everyone, ask your parents for advice today to try something new. It's fun, really fun.
There you go. So it's from the past. Who doesn't get that? Like I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. The fact that we can look back and see. I went to an animal park. It was like Let's Get Wild in LA. And there was a lot of porn that came up underneath that title. My poor father was just absolutely not traumatized, but he let me know, as I showed you. I love it. That was 10 years ago. And just bring him on a live stream. That was, again, 10 years ago. He's not that. Things have changed. I did interview him about the whole chemtrail thing, which I might share at some point. Like, I interviewed him and my mom. I was like, so I'm going viral. I'm all over viral before viral was trending, before the COVID. And I was like, so what do you think about, because he's a doctor, and I interviewed a doctor who was like thrown under the bus. And he's like one of the top doctors in the country. And I interviewed him, and I would definitely want to share that at some point. Definitely, because that was also backed up. Thank God for Odyssey. Thank you, God, that there was someone to back up those important moments. Because to me, whatever you think about whatever, doesn't matter. The fact that I got my dad on video, I got to see his precious, unbelievable, funny essence. and his authenticity. And by the way, God bless my parents. And then they're probably like upset that they gave me the genetics that just says, what did I say? He told me to never be afraid of my own shadow, always speak my truth. My mom was the first female ordained minister in the country in the Presbyterian Church. She went against everything and everyone. She was a truther before anyone even labeled a truther. She was the original truther. And now they're both looking at me like I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So there you go. Well, you know what? You gave me the genes. Maybe I should just get a crisper whoopee cushion, and then I wouldn't speak up. But too late. I'm already of age where I'll speak. So we're going to end this on a high note. That didn't make you laugh. I don't know what will, because that was precious. As precious as it gets. I know Harley loved that. I'm going to ask you guys to just look at it. Ultimately, just look at it. Look at it. However you perceive it, at least look at it. And if this is the only way to tell if you're not a robot. If this is not funny to you in any way, shape, or form, I want you to unsubscribe. I want you to never, ever watch me or just pretend you're not in my existence. If this is not funny in any way, shape, or form, this is the great filter for everyone. I'm going to end it on this. Because at the end of the day, just look at it. Just really look at it. Whether you see or you don't. Enjoy looking at it. Just enjoy looking at it. Like if it's a car, if it's a purse, just look at it and enjoy the process. That's it. That's my message.
Oh, look at that. What are you wiping the windows?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's nice and shiny.
Well, it's a 78.
Yeah, it's looking good. Looked really good.
Yeah, it's got original paint too. And
yeah.
People that owned this thing before me must have put the thing away in its Long Island, New York garage every day of its life.
Oh, go figure. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
Got it for $700. It's real clean. You can work on it. It's whatever. The things are not packed real.
Right.
There's still a lot of room to work on it. So with that consideration, you know, I'll go down.
You still do it.
Part that $700.
Look at this. Look at that. Yeah. Look at this. You know, when I see a car like this, first thing I do is I say, would you look at this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that? Oh, look at this. You got me running all around the car.
Yeah, the only.
Oh, would you look at that?
Put that
just
on.
Look at that.
I can't pull it out either. I'd have to drill it.
Would you just look at it?
Yeah, it's sad. It's the only mark.
I mean, just look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, just get a look at that.
A cop did that.
A cop. Oh, where is he? I'd like to look at him.
Yeah, I went over and tried to fight it.
Yeah.
They told me we're not required to post warnings here in New Jersey.
Oh, would you look at that? Listen, I got pulled over in Jersey twice for not wearing a seatbelt in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
In the passenger seat.
Really?
And got a $40 ticket.
Yeah,
I said, would you look at that?
The way they got
would you look at that? Would you look at it? I was so mad.
Basically, they got to earn their money the old-fashioned way.
Whenever a cop writes you out a ticket, the first thing you do is you take the ticket and you say, would you look at this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, if I'd have done that, the cop did it and I wasn't there that night.
Yeah, you should have said, look at this, and that would have probably got you off if you told him to look at it.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I went over there the first time to
look
fight
at this.
it.
Yeah, you got to look at it.
And
Yeah.
the cop
Look at this.
wasn't there.
Right, because he had to look at it first.
He didn't show up.
Yeah, because he had to look at it. Because he had to look at this.
You know what the judge did?
He probably told you to look at it.
Postponed
Oh,
the
son of
case.
a! He probably had to look at it and say, "Look at that."
And I asked him the second time I went.
And then
I figured I was just going to get off.
And then he said, "Look at it."
told
Right.
me,
And he said, "Look at that."
And I asked the kid, I asked the cop, "Where were you the last time?" He said,
The last time he said, "Look at this."
My guess is
He probably did that. Oh, would you look at this? Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? What an idiot! Would you look at this? Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at this!
I'd have to drill it out. I've tried getting under here.
Oh, would you look at that? You got
Pulled my
under?
wheel,
Yeah,
pulled
look
my
at that.
wheel off.
Look at
Tried
that.
to get from behind
Look at
it,
that.
and you can't do it.
Oh, look at this! Look at that!
Yeah,
Look at this.
And if you tell that to the cops,
Look at that.
they're not going to give you any consideration.
Oh, look at that. You got to look. Told you to look at it.
Postpone
Oh,
the
son
case.
of a. He probably had to look at it and say, look at that.
And I asked him the
Yeah.
second time I went.
And then he,
I figured I was just going to get off.
and then he
until
said,
the
look
judge
at it,
told
right?
me.
And he said, look at that.
And I asked the
Mhm.
I asked the cop, where
Yeah.
were you the last time? He said,
Last time he
"I've
said,
got
look at this.
my guess is
He probably did that.
he
Oh, would you
didn't
look
do
at this?
he
Oh,
did
would you
it
look
with
at
the
that?
door of his
Would you
ride
look
or
at that?
whatever
What an
the
idiot.
case
Would you look at
was.
this? Oh,
The
look at that.
next day I go
Look at
out,
that. Look at
and
this.
I'd have to drill it out. I've tried getting under here.
Oh, would you look at that? You got
Pull my
under?
wheel-
Yeah,
pull
look
my
at that.
wheel off,
Look at
try to
that.
Get from behind
Look at
it,
that.
and you can't do it.
Oh, look at this. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at this.
And if you tell that to the cops,
Look at that.
they're not going to give you any consideration.
Oh, look at that. You got to look at it this way, okay? You just got to look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
Yeah, I looked at it as right, and I see, you know.
He just
When you got an edge, colored outside and the new chase.
Oh my God. It's just the perfect, it's so the perfect example of like, no matter what, they're not going to see it. It's just, you can say, look at it, like, look at it, look at it. And you can just, you're making fun of them the whole time. And they're still like, yeah, look, it's the best. The best. Okay. I'm going to go TikTok live. I'm going to end it on my favorite skit, which is Stop It. So here we go. Going live. 3, 2, 1. Live on the TikTok, because the kids need to know this skit the best way. If any of you, that's my real face, that's the cartoon face, know the difference between reality and cartoon. You're never going to know the difference. So listen to your gut or your heart. So the TikTok, I'm live and I'm ending my stream on the YouTube and the Facebook and the what and the what and the what. But here's the deal. I'm going to end my live stream sharing with you guys the best advice I can give. So any of you that are upset with life right now and you're creating a story about why you're the victim and blah, 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 blah. Here's my advice to all of you. Keep in the love, keep laughing, keep singing because it raises your frequency. And then if you can't do that, enjoy this, because I don't think the TikTok people, I don't think they've seen it. They don't know. They don't even know who Bob Newhart is. They're like, Bob, who? What? So here we go. Before this phone dies, I got to look for the charger and it's a whole thing. Oh, let's hope we can make it through so TikTok can wake. Tick wake. Here we go. And I'm ending it at exactly at 2.5 hours. That's good. That's a good that's short live stream for me. You are welcome. Let's hit it. Let's go. We're gonna go to the we did the just look at it. We're gonna go to my advice. My advice to anyone that's having a difficult time, unless someone died, because then there's a whole other thing. And that was an earlier part of my stream. So if anyone did die or you're losing people, this is not part of that. You should go to if it stays up on YouTube. I got a whole thing about death and loss, but this is just for most of the world plays victim. So there you go. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Here we go. That's it. So 3, 2, 1. I know, because TikTok with the ADD, a lot of ADD, a lot of it. They'll scroll and they'll be like, oh, not important. Don't see tits. Don't see anything that's full of fear. Keep scrolling. All right. So hopefully the cartoon face will keep their attention long enough to watch this. I didn't mean to judge the TikTok, but there we go. So it's a good way to end. It's always a good way to end on Bob. You can't not be happy when you end on Bob Newhart. So here we go, guys. You guys have seen it, but let's pretend you never saw it before. And go.
Dr. Switzer?
Yes, come in. I'm just washing my hands.
I'm Catherine Bigman. Janet Carlisle referred me.
Oh, you're very reliable.
Yes, that's me. Should I lay down?
Oh, no, we don't do that anymore. Just have tea. And let me tell you a bit about our billing. I charge $5 for the first 5 minutes, and then absolutely nothing after that. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Too good to be true, as a matter of fact.
Well, I can almost guarantee you that our session won't last the full 5 minutes. Now, we don't do any insurance billing, so you would either have to pay in cash or by check.
Wow, okay.
And I don't make change.
All right.
And go.
Go.
Well, tell me about the problem that you wish to address.
Oh, okay. Well, I have this fear of being buried alive in a box. I start thinking about being buried alive and I begin to panic.
Has anyone ever tried to bury you alive in a box?
No, but truly thinking about it does make my life horrible. I mean, I can't go through tunnels or be in an elevator or in a house, anything boxy.
So what you're saying is you're claustrophobic.
Yes, that's it.
All right, well, let's go, Catherine. I'm going to say 2 words to you right now. I want you to listen to them very, very carefully. Then I want you to take them out of the office with you and incorporate them into your life.
Shall I write them down?
Well, if it makes you comfortable, it's just 2 words. We find most people can remember them.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, here they are.
Stop it! Sorry? Stop it?
Yes, STOP, new word, IT.
So, what are you saying?
You know, it's funny. I say 2 simple words and I cannot tell you.
What, sir?
Yes, come in. I'm just washing my hands.
I'm Catherine Bigman. Janet Carlisle referred me.
Oh, yes. Fear of being buried alive in a box.
Yes, that's me. Should I lay down?
Oh, no, we don't do that anymore. Just have a seat. And let me tell you a bit about our billing. I charge $5 for the first 5 minutes. And then absolutely nothing after that. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Too good to be true, as a matter of fact.
Well, I can almost guarantee you that our session won't last the full 5 minutes. Now, we don't do any insurance billing, so you would either have to pay in cash or by check.
Wow. Okay.
And I don't make change.
All right.
And go.
Go.
Well, tell me about the problem that you wish to address.
Oh, okay. Well, I have this fear of being buried alive in a box. I start thinking about being buried alive and I begin to panic.
Has anyone ever tried to bury you alive in a box?
No, but truly thinking about it does make my life horrible. I mean, I can't go through tunnels or be in an elevator or in a house, anything boxy.
So what you're saying is you're claustrophobic.
Yes, that's it.
All right, well, let's go, Catherine. I'm going to say 2 words to you right now. I want you to listen to them very, very carefully. Then I want you to take them out of the office with you and incorporate them into your life.
Well, shall I write them down?
Well, if it makes you comfortable, it's just 2 words. We find most people can remember them.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, here they are. Stop it!
I'm sorry?
Stop it!
Stop it?
Yes, S-T-O-P, new word, I-T.
So what are you saying?
You know, it's funny. I say two simple words, and I cannot tell you the amount of people who say exactly the same thing you're saying. I mean, this is not Yiddish, Catherine. This is English. Stop it.
So I should just stop it.
There you go. I mean, you don't want to go through life being scared of being buried alive in a box, do you? I mean, that sounds frightening.
It is.
Then stop it.
I can't. I mean, it's been with me since childhood.
No, we don't go there. Just stop.
So I should just stop being afraid of being buried alive in a box.
You got it. Good go. Well, it's only been 3 minutes, so that will be $3.
Actually, I only have a 5, so.
Well, I don't make change.
Then I guess I'll take the full 5 minutes.
Fine. All right. Well, what other problems would you like to address?
I'm bulimic. I stick my fingers down my throat.
Stop it! What are you, nut of some kind? Don't do that.
But I'm compelled to. My mom used to call me fatty.
No, we don't go there.
But I've been having this dream.
No, we don't go there either.
But my horoscope did say.
We definitely don't go there. Just stop it. What else?
Well, I have self-destructive relationships with men.
Stop it! You want to be with a man, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, then stop it. Don't be such a big baby.
I wash my hands a lot.
That's all right.
It is?
I wash my hands all the time. There's a lot of germs out there. Yeah, don't worry about that one.
I'm afraid to drive.
Well, stop it! How are you going to get around? Get in the car and drive, you kook. Stop it!
You stop it! You stop it!
What's the problem, Kathy?
I don't like this. I don't like this therapy at all. You're just telling me to stop it.
And you don't like that?
No, I don't.
So you think we're moving too fast? Is that it?
Yes. Yes, I do.
All right, then let me give you 10 words that I think will clear everything up for you. You want to get a pad and a pencil for this one?
Right.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here are the 10 words. Stop it or I'll bury you alive in a box.
And I could never repeat that again, or I'd be like, the CIA would come for me. No, I'm kidding. I knew I was muted. It was kind of a joke-ish. No one wants to have a one-on-one with me. This is comments on the TikTok. So, victim, just letting you know. Gonna cut off the live on the TikTok, but I just wanted to share that with you. And someone's like, I'm just looking at the chat. He says, no one wants to have a one-on-one video with me. So I will. There you go. Oh, no. He's got to think of another issue. Now what is he going to do? But no one really wants to unless they're a cartoon and they're doing a lot. I mean, there's always an excuse, right? Stop it with the excuses. Step into your sovereignty. Don't even say that out loud, that no one will do something with me. Erase. I was talking to the kids. I'm gonna end the live stream. Don't really know how. Don't know how. And I'm just gonna turn the phone off. That'll work. Hashtag probably not, because they're always listening. Like, really turn the phone off. That. And then you can swipe to the right, which means you like the guy if you're on the dating site, which I have not been in a long time. TMI. Okay, okay, Ken, because you're everywhere and you're omnipresent and you've been there for me in every way possible. That's great advice. Put the phone in the microwave, because for the people that know and did the research and all that stuff, that's like, if you don't want to be heard or tracked, put the phone in the microwave. But then you say that, thank God I'm still not on the TikTok, because kids would be like putting their phone in the microwave. It's going to explode. And then it's a whole thing. Like, we get it. I get it. As a general piece of advice to the public that have jobs and kids, or that our kids don't have jobs, it's putting your phone in the microwave. I get what you're saying. It's a Faraday cage. I get it. Faraday doesn't. No one. It's like, it's okay. Anyway, Ken, thank you. We all miss Taz. Thank everyone for being here. It's 2.5 hours, almost 3. I'm going to end with something that I feel like I should. Not I feel like I should. It's a fun thing to share. Sometimes I feel like I go to the same clips over and over, but what do they do with us? They go to the same clips over and over. Sponsored by Pharma. So I don't feel bad I've lost a lot of friends. I've gained a lot of friends. But at the end of the day, will you be my friend? Ken? Anyone here? Will you be my friend? Even if I don't take the vax. Even if I do. If I'm right. If I'm left. Just at the end of the day, can I be your friend?
Oh, I see you have a Keurig. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a hairstyle. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have compost. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a nickname. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a girlfriend. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a schedule. Can I be your friend? I see you've had a rough day. Can I be your friend?
Never, ever, ever. Never not funny. Please, if you just tuned in now, there's always like a consistent 35 and then like a 9 on Facebook. It never change. Like, I could go, you guys know, I went all night. All night. One night, I think we did like 26 hours. Same thing. 30 people on YouTube and 9 people. It just never changes. It's the same. But now that we know frequency, 30 turns into 30,000. And we know that. So, yep. This is how I usually end the live stream. You guys know it. So, we're down to the last 2 clips. Roll it. So, you comfortable? You happy? And just so you know, if you are beginning to wake up, my love is for animals. And this is the biggest meta. Facebook should like this. Metaphor you can ever possibly share. Again, if that does not make you, I don't know, cry in a good way, I don't know. Just be happy.
Happy guy. Oh, just a happy guy. Oh, just a look at that. A happy, oh, the happy dog. Oh, just a happy good my happy guy. Oh, just a happy guy. Oh, just a look at that. A happy, oh, the happy dog. Oh, just a happy good my
Find it kind of fun. In my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow.
Best way to wake me up in the morning is to never fucking do it in the first place. Oh yeah.
Get over here. Come on. Get over here. Right here. What the hell did you do? No, this is your mess. No, you've already had enough.
Now, are you two ready for the results? Okay. The paternity test determined you are the father.
Totally. I'm really sorry. I forgot I had that. It's like I'm looking at things and I totally forgot I had that. So sorry, not sorry. This is to the UK. Thanks for a brand new tube. No one really you guys got to learn to participate in the chat. I appreciate you for being there. And I also know that it's like really early in the morning and I don't do mornings. Y'all know that. But you will find me always midnight Saturday night or 12 noon on Sunday if I get taken down, which is inevitable. But you just got to keep on rising. This is to the UK. Remember this. No matter what. And I don't do math, but we are the 99%. That's a large. That's like the portion of you, the chances of you getting over the flu that's going around. You have like almost a 99% of getting over. But you know what? Give your children the whoopee cushion, even though they have more of a chance. They can't go there. Can't get it taken down now. Just understand the statistics are that we are the 99%, meaning we have a larger voice than you think. So this is what a peaceful protest with music looks like. And I'm going to end. I promise. This is it. This is it. Go. 3, 2, 1.
We are 99%. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails and there ain't no cornfields. Blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. You can stick your coronavirus up your arm. You can stick your coronavirus up your arm. You can stick your coronavirus. You know the people love us. Stick your coronavirus up your arm. Stick it way out 99%. Stick it way out 99%. Stick it way out 90. Together out 90. Way out 99%. Stick your poison vaccines up your arm. You can stick your poison vaccines up your arm. You can stick your poison vaccines. Stick your poison vaccines. Stick your poison vaccines up your arm. Stick it way out 99%. Stick it way out 99%. Stick it way out 90. Stick it way out 90. Way out 99%. I'd rather be a human than a slave. I'd rather be a human than a slave. I'd rather be a human. Don't you know that you can rather be a human than a slave? We are 99%. Way out 99%. Sing it way out 90. Together we are mighty. Way out 99%. Order up your arse. You can stick your new world order up your arse. You can stick your new world order. Stick your new world order. Stick your new world order up your arse.
So also stick your thumbs up while we have a voice. Okay. Doesn't mean I don't give 0. You know what? But while we have a voice, every single person, I've watched you guys all night long. So literally subscribe, thumbs up. I give no fucks. I don't make any money off of this. I'm just asking while we still have a voice. It might make a difference because now I'm trying to spread love instead of conspiracy. So please, please, before I leave, give a thumb up. It does nothing but help us spread love and light. I'm not asking for 3 easy payments of $29.99, although I have in my past. Literally. Oh my God. I'm just literally asking you guys to just thumbs up, share on, because now I'm on Facebook for a minute. So, morning, Sunday morning, bisexuals, please, we don't have that much time left, meaning it's not like we're going to expire-ish, but our voice might. So do whatever we can to work with each other, share with each other. Okay? Not selling anything. Asking for a thumbs up and a share. Come, even on the meta. Share on the meta. Morning, Sunday morning.
Out of your quiver, you're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility.
Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could
out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery and oceans deep. My faith will stand.
Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. When its middle of years around me, you never failed, and you won't stop now.
Spirit, lead me where my trust is with the waters. Let me walk upon the waters, wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me. Spirit, lead me. Spirit, lead me. Take me deeper. Take me deeper. Take me deeper into you.
Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters, wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior.
Me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery and oceans deep. My faith will stand.
Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. When its middle of years around me, you never failed, and you won't stop now.
Spirit, lead me where my trust is with the waters. Let me walk upon the waters, wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me. Spirit, lead me. Spirit, lead me. Take me deeper. Take me deeper.